What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy here from Canadian Jail War Stories, back again here for the 40th live in a row. 40 weeks in a row, every Saturday. We did it, guys. We're at 40 weeks in a row, yo. James, what's up? First blood, brother. Sunset, what up? James, good to see you, man. I'm good. I'm actually really good, actually. Yeah, for real, for real. Oh, I got a little bit of a. I was gonna try to see. I got a bit of a new light for the show. Let me see. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but like, see if we turn out the big one. See what it's like. Let's see what it's like. Okay. I don't know. What is it? That's too bright or something. Let's see. Does it have a different setting? There we go. Yeah. There we go. What's up? Homeless in America. What up, fam? Put the light in front of me. Okay. Let's see if we can get this light in front of me. Let me just put it in front. Why do you think that'll be better, James? If we put it in the front? Let's see. Okay. Because we got a new light for the show, guys. So I had it set up, but James is saying it might look a lot better in the front. So we're just going to try that out quick. All right. Let's see. I'm going to turn it on right now. It's good. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is that better? Let's see. We can, yeah, that's a lot better, actually. Much better? Okay, yeah. Sweet. So that's what you do with the light. Okay, we're gonna move it where it was. So, and then we have another setting too. I like that other setting better, the white one. Yeah, there we go. Is that better? That's a lot better, right? Or wait, see, that's the light. Okay, there we go. That actually gives me a little bit of color. I don't look so white as a ghost. You feel me? So what's up, everybody? Who else is here? Oh, Jessica, what's up? Just to let you know, Cuzzo is live right now with Jay Williams. Let's live life. Yeah, everybody knows. We know. But you know, I go live every Saturday at 7 o'clock, and everybody knows that. So I'm not going to break 40th live in a row to, you know, go watch another channel. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, like I got to work on my own stuff too, right? I'm dedicated to my viewers as well, and there's some people that are like would be devastated if I didn't go live. You know what I mean? I've been live every week, every Saturday around 7 o'clock for 40 weeks in a row. You know what that means? Cause those is my bro, you know. I know they're over there having a good time. Salute to them. You know, they can come on over here if they want. Jump on the live with me if they want to. You know what I mean? They're both great guys, great people over there. But unfortunately, I got work to do. I got a job to do, and I got obligations that I got to set to. You know? Yeah, of course, Cuzzo would understand. He knows that I go live every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And he knows I go live every Saturday, and he knows the time that I go live. So it's all good. People that are friends and this and that doesn't mean like we can't go live at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. Everybody has to eat, you know? And for the viewers and shit, when you guys are fucking bored or whatever, what you do is you jump back and forth if you want. Or if you got two devices, you can even fucking watch both if you're that talented. You feel me? Like sometimes when I'm fucking editing and shit, I'll be sitting there and like I don't really watch the jail channels like that. You know what I mean? Because that would be like lived it in jail. Now my work is that, and if I'm doing research, I'd watch it. Right? There's a few guys that I support like Cuzzle, you know, Jay, a couple other ones, you know. And what I'll do is I'll put it on the TV and listen, but I don't like see it or hear it. Well, I hear it, but I can't see it. You know what I mean? And then a lot of times for them guys, I'll jump in the chat and say what up and do the comments and shit like that. You guys know that. You know, that's what it is. But it's not like I'm hey, what happened? What the hell? That was weird. But it's not like I'm out there watching the channels like that. You know what I mean? Like for my entertainment, the last thing I would do is put on a jail channel. And I'm sure all the other jail guys are like that. All the other jail channels. Like, for an example, I get off work or whatever, you know, we've been creating all day, you know, we're editing all night, you know, this and that and the third, interviews and everything else. And then your free time, you know, you feel me? You're going to want to do something totally different, right? You guys get that, right? Makes sense. Oh, yeah. I know you didn't mean shit by it. I'm glad you told people. That's good. I'm glad you told everybody. I was going to say something anyways. I was going to mention that anyway because I already knew. We were just talking about that right before I jumped on, me and Endlessly. And I was like, yeah, yo, I'm going to shout them out on the live. I'm going to go shout them out right now. But then you did it for me, so it's all good. We're all broken misfits, right? So TF, you feel me? Yo, I love this though. I'm in such a good mood. Nothing can take me down right now because 40 fucking lives in a row, yo. 40. And I didn't miss none. You see that? You see this spike? Fucking stab it in. I'm like a fucking dinosaur right now. Like I want people to come troll me and make fun of my hair, yo. You feel me? That's why I did this. Look at this shit. I'm different. You feel me? I'm an individual. I'm different. I pride myself on being different. You know? I'm just weird like that. Yo, what's up, Frankie Rogers? Monster energy drink icon. Yo, that reminds me, I got Gatorade, yo. Sunset. I love it. Love the comment. Yeah, it is dedication. That's right. You got to be dedicated to this shit, you know? And those boys over there are dedicated too. That's why the man's got 700 and some odd thousand subscribers. You know what I mean? There's actually the Jay is actually one of the people I look up to in death. Those guys are like the OGs, you know? And obviously, Cuzzo, you guys know we're like that. So, anyways, what are we gonna talk about, yo? What do you guys want? Oh, frig. Damn, I had something I wanted to tell you guys. Oh man. Yo, just damn. So that's what, yo, for everybody out there, when you get short-term memory loss, right? That's what that is all about. Okay, so I swear I had a topic. We were gonna speak on something about the confinement, I believe, and somebody was asking me about Monster or something like that, and like, and I was just explaining to them that this guy was in the hole for probably the same amount of time that Cuzzo was, like 5 years or something crap like that, and it was like the guards didn't want to let this guy out. They were terrified of him because he picked up a guard by the this big juice monkey guard, right? Hey, Muffin Man, what up, fam? The puppy, what up? they pick up this guy Monster I'm speaking on. One of my friends that I met in jail. He's a cool dude, you know. We call him Monster because he has Monster across his thing, right, across his torso. So this guy here, he's like a big Irish guy. He's in confinement, and every time I go to confinement, I'm seeing him, and he's in there, right? And we're talking all the time, you know, how you speak in confinement, you talk to each other at the window and shit, or you just yell to each other, and all of a sudden it's like he keeps telling me, "You're in here again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in here again." Tell him what I'm in there for this time and stuff, because like I'd been in there like say 5 months before that, and then I could come back 5 6 months later. You know what I mean? See him again, and he'd still be in there. And I find out by talking to this guy, he's been down there for years. And friggin', it's like the guards are terrified to let him out, or one specific guard is. So because of this one specific guard, the whole jail is like holding this man hostage in freaking confinement, basically. Because what Monster did was like pick this big juice monkey guard up by like the, I guess, the belt buckle or some crap like that, and like his shirt. Like, he's a pretty big dude, so he just picked him right up and rammed his head into the wall, right? And like picked him right up like this and rammed his head in the wall by like the back of him. You know what I mean? Like you see somebody that's real big just pick someone up, no problem, like by the scruff of their pants and stuff. That's what Monster did to this dude. This did to this officer. Okay, I understand, like that's assaulting an officer, but Jesus, man, how long are you gonna keep the dude in there for? You know, like I've seen guys that have hit officers get the charge, you get street charge no matter what, right? But damn, to stay that long down there, you know, like I went that's down there just being in there for like 4 or 5 months one time, and I wouldn't want to be in there any longer than that. Like, yo, I was already starting to lose my shit. Like in 5 months, I started like playing games with myself, you know. What else did I do for to kill time? You do a lot of thinking, you know, a lot of thinking, and it's like, okay, so there was nothing in there in the cell. Okay, so basically you got to imagine there's nothing in this cell. It's an empty cell, and I'm playing a game. Okay, so what kind of game could I be playing? Right? Think about this logically. Could you guys come up with any games to play? Right? Or anything to entertain yourself? You know what I mean? So you start playing like workout games or this or that, and like, so I do like certain amount of push-ups or a certain amount of sit-ups or a certain amount of jumping jacks or something like that, right? And I would pretend that I'm myself, and then I would pretend I'm the other guy, the other person, and fucking do the set of jumping jacks or the sit-ups or the whatever. You feel me? And that's like this little game. And then you'd also do it with like say I think one time I actually got like some sort of little ball of something, toilet paper or piece of paper or something crumpled up or something. And I ended up making a little like hoop rim or some crap like that. And I was like three different people playing 21 or some crap like that. Like, bro, you lose it, man. I'm telling you. No books in the cell? No, like that's the problem. They won't give you a book. If they would give me a book, I'd be fine. You know what I mean? And the thing is, okay, they don't give you a book, and like, okay, there's no windows, so you don't know what time of day it is. In some of the confinement, there was windows, but some of them there wasn't. They always keep this light on, the light in the confinement on 24/7 hours a day. Like you don't know what time it is because the light never goes off. And you know what time it is when the meals come, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? But then dinner will be around 5 o'clock, and then so breakfast comes at like 5 a.m. So between those 12 hours, you have no clue what time it is. You fall asleep, say 3 or 4 hours, and wake up. Your mind's scrambled. You don't know what time of day it is. You don't know what's going on. You know. And I don't like not knowing what time of day it is. It messes with your mind. It really does. And then I'd just be like wondering what's going on. So then you would know what time it is again when a meal would come. You know. And that's just like, yeah. Everybody smash that like. Thank you, honestly. Appreciate it. That's sick. Yeah, so being in there for that long, that monster dude, man, that's some crazy shit. And I, throw it out there to the guys that do that and can make it through, because there's a lot of people that end up like cracking and shit and going crazy, and like some guys actually I've heard of killing themselves, trying to kill themselves. You know, they put them in a suicide cell, If they even talk about any suicidal anything and you're in jail, that's it. It's over for you. You're going in a pink dress. It's not a pink dress literally, but it's like a pink padded thing, and it's like so you can't rip it, so you can't hurt yourself. And they put you in this little pink pad thing. I've seen dudes, man, in this thing, and you can see out your cell, right? And you see people going in and that's your only entertainment, seeing other people come in and out or whatever. And sometimes if you're on LOPE, which is loss of all privileges, they take the thing and shut it so you can't even see out your little window on the door. All right, so that's basically what it's like, yo. It's like that, man. And I would never want to be back in there. That's like some freaky ass shit, yo. 'Cause you don't know like what's going on either when you haven't done your arraignment and they don't know how long you've done, or they don't, not how long you've done, how long they're gonna give you. I mean, it's like you got your mind's like thinking, shit, how long are they gonna give me in here? You know, it's like you're getting like your time or something, but it's like your time in the hole. I've been in there many times, but I've never been in there for like longer than 5 months. It would be like the first time I went in there was like 3 days, and then like seven, then 10, and then like I think it was like 20, and then 30, and then 40. Like they keep going up and up every time you go to the hole, right? They see on your misconduct rap sheet, right? And then what they do is they go by that, and then because of all this misconducts that I have, I don't get no programs. I don't get nothing. It's like they don't trust me to go to, like, if I'm sentenced, for example, I can't go to the part of the jail because the sentence part of the jail has like access to more things, right? They won't allow me over there. This is how it is in Toronto and Canada and stuff. Like if you're in the jails in the provincial system, if you are like a violent offender, uh, or like an escape risk, or if you got hella breaches, escape custody, like which I have tons of breaches, at least 10 or 12 breaches on my record. I got two escape custodies on the record, which I didn't even escape. You feel me? But they still charge you with the escape. It's ridiculous. Even if you get the handcuffs on and you take off from a cop, that's escape custody. They charge you with that shit here. That's what happened to me. And then once you have escape custody on your record, you're fucked because they won't take you anywhere without shackles on. So that's picture me. I'm always getting the shackle treatment. That's why my song "Orange Jumpers and Chains" makes so much sense because you wear the orange jumpers in the jails that I was in, okay? And you wear the shackles if you're a guy like me, like if you're STG, like they do that to most of the STGs, you know. And it's like it's hard to walk, but I ended up getting real fast in those things. Like they were literally like, "Oh, this guy's a little too fast in those things." Like after a while, because in Newmarket Court, they'd always have them on me every time, and like there's so many stairs to go up to the court, and I started getting real good on those stairs real quick, with those shackles on it. Cuts the back of your ankles if you go too fast, you know. But I'm just like, I didn't care about the pain or nothing. I just wanted to see if I could get away. I wanted to get away so many times, but I never could. Like it's like 20 or the maximum security. It's just it's insane the amount of like locked in you are. You're like behind so many freaking doors you don't even understand. Like okay, they bring you in with the wagon and like the door shuts and it's like you go inside this building and they're taking you down hallway, door shuts. Long ass hallways. You get to the end of the hallway, door open. That door shuts again behind you. You know what I mean? Then you're going deeper into the jail, and it's like you go down deeper into the jail, down this big hallway. Down you come into this big circle area, which is the pod. You have like the laundry room to the side, the yard. It goes in like a circle, right? So it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, like this, and then the bubble in the middle where the guards are, and then the yards out to the side, and then the laundry, right? And there's like fire doors in between each range that they open up at night to go do their walks, to check. Because when they're nighttime, they have to go to every cell and check, right? And you can hear the keys. You can hear the keys coming, right? So everybody's doing their whatever you're doing, and you hear the keys. It's like every 40 minutes or something like that. So every 40 minutes, you gotta fucking whatever you're doing, you gotta kind of not be so heat score every time when you hear the keys or whatever. It used to be like the door would open up, the fire door, and you'd hear it shut. But then they started getting this freaking bright idea of opening all the fire doors so they could just walk in a circle quietly. And sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat. Yeah, no books in the cell was the bad problem. When you're on LOAP, it's called LOAP. They call it LOAP. It's called loss of all privilege. They literally take your mattress out of the cell. They take it in the daytime and they give it back to you at nighttime, like I think at like 9 o'clock at night or something. Yeah, you believe that? So you can't lay down or nothing. They literally do that. They'll take your mattress out of the cell in the day, and it'll be sitting right in front of your cell. It'll be sitting right in front of your cell. Your canteen sitting there in front of your cell. You can't have none of it. I've had literally like nurses and stuff that are really nice come up to like the hatch that opens to give me medication, to give me my anxiety medication, right? So she comes to give me my anxiety medication, and what's happening? I said to her, "Please give me some of that," because I was so hungry, right? Because the guards are starving me, fucking spilling juice on my bread, doing all kinds of fucking shit to me, right? Messing with my food, so I don't know if I can eat the food. I was like breaking the food open to see what they're doing to it. And so I asked the nurse, I said, "Can you get me something out of my canteen bag, right?" She's like, "Yeah, no problem. What do you want?" You know, real nice. So she goes and gets me something, and the guard, literally, she's passing it into me, and the guard literally from like down the hall freaking sees it. And freaking, hey, no, 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 you can't be doing that. And comes there and says she can't do that and takes it from her. Wow, dude. Like, for real, these people are real grimy like that. They're that grimy. That's why you know why I hate COs, why I hate cops. I just hate them all. Pigs, they call them, and I call them that too, because it's just like, I've never had no nice ones to me. You know, I was on probation since the time I was like probably maybe like a youth, like 16 probably, maybe even earlier. And they used to come dig down my pockets, use that as an excuse to dig down my pockets. Oh, you match the description of so and so, something that we're looking for. Yeah, sure you are. I'm the only fucking white person around here. And you're fucking telling me that I match your description? Yeah, of myself, you fucks. You know, the cops hated me so much, so like they would come look, they would just drive their little cruisers around 32 Division and fucking, oh my god, 31. And this like Young and Finch and Jane and Finch, and fuck, they would literally every time I would see a cruiser, I would get paranoid because I would see the cruiser and I would see the cherries like not even lit up, just see the little cherry thing on top, and right away my heart would start fucking beating, like as if like I have a warrant or something. But I don't even have a warrant. I just know that I'm on probation and these guys fucking harass me 24/7, like real harassment. And then they come up, "What's your name? What's your name?" And then that's how they always fuck me up because I always get scared when I was younger. And I would tell them a fake name because I would get freaked out, and because every time the cops talked to me, I would get in trouble. I would get arrested. So it was like, what? Every time you get arrested, you have a fucking PTSD of the cops. You know what I mean? Nothing nice ever happened from them in my family. You know, so it was just like fucking all this shit happening when I was a kid, even younger. I think they started harassing me ever since I got picked up the first time when I was like 13 or 12, and they just hated me ever since. Like, and the York Regional ones did too. And I know why they hated us because me and my homies, we were bad little kids. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story right now about how bad me and my little homie Mike were. Okay, me and my homie. You can see on IG. I think we're both wearing red shirts and red hats. Okay, me and my boy Mike, we were together all the time. Okay, this guy used to sleep at my house almost every night, right? So, because I had a bunk bed. So, okay, anyway, we used to fucking go do stupid shit when we were kids, like real little, 12, 11, 13, whatever, like little kids do, but we used to take it to the extreme. Like, we would go do so much, like, vandalism and, like, mayhem and, like, mischief to make the police come after us. Like, we'd want to cause attention. Like, we would go, like, break shit, steal shit, do whatever we can do to get them to chase us. And then once they come started to try to get, we'd try to run. And we had this trail and we'd always run through this freaking certain trail that would take you way over to the other side of the area, right? And and then you jump down on the train tracks and run across the train tracks, and there's this high grass field that we'd run through. It would take you to the back of the school, and we had this crazy like pathway getaway. So we use that to fuck with them, and we get them to chase us, and we get away every time we take off running. And then they started getting helicopters to chase us, right, to try to get us, and they'd be shining it all over. And I swear to you, we used to get away so every time so much. So that's why they freaking hated us so much, bro. They hated us so much for that. I don't blame them though. T that 416 Scartown. Yo, shout out to Scarborough. Shout out to the Scarborough crew, yo. Straight up. I was talking to Scartown the other day, and he said, you know, so I'm gonna give them a shout out right now. Shout out to the Scartown. Shout out to the Scarborough crew. You feel me? T dot. What's up, brother? Mr. Muffin Man, what up, fam? Block 13, yo. Right on. Right on, bro. I told you I would. I told you I'd shout you guys out, homie. And yo, a few of the Scarborough boys are gonna be coming on the channel hopefully and getting interviews. You see how I do the interviews, bro? Usually over the fucking what do you call it? Video cam, you know, Skype or Zoom or even this thing, what's it called, StreamYards, right? But for the guys in Scarborough and shit, you know, we can do it like that, or we can even meet up. You feel me? Are the canine units there? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they are. But the thing is, they bring them out for only certain things. Like they'll bring them out for like B&Es and bring. See, we would know what not to do to get the canine after us. You know what I mean? We don't want the canine after us. Trust me. So we know certain things that they automatically dispatch canine, right? Sunset. So we wouldn't stay away from crime like that. You know, like they're not going to dispatch canine over like when we were little kids, like breaking shit or like stealing shit. Uh, Vandalizing shit just to fuck around with your little kids, you know what I mean? Like 10, 12 years old. And yeah, they don't get the dogs after you for that. Like if we were like doing B&Es and shit like that, and that they would get the dogs after you, they catch you because the dogs fucking get your scent and shit, and it's over. You know, one time when they got the dogs after me, I did get caught one time, and it was called it was B&E breaking and enter, but it was I was by myself, and it was they dropped it down to an unlawful in a dwelling. So I got it dropped to unlawfully in a dwelling zone because technically I didn't really fucking steal anything because I was getting chased by the cops and I was trying to run from the canine and I fucking ran into someone's house trying to get away. Fuck, bro. I was gonna try to run in the back door and out the front, you know, try to pull one of them. Fuck, the back door is open. Don't fucking look at me like that. Looking back, do you think COs being so nasty now keep you from going back? Yeah, that's a damn good question. I like that question. I really like that question. Fuck, you got good questions. You know, that's part of it. Part of it, though, is most of it is me losing too much of my life. Too much time gone. Miss too much, you know? Miss too much time on the streets. Miss too much stuff. Miss too many people dying. Come out of the fucking jail and everybody's dead. You know? It's not cool. Yeah, it's just like that's part of it. The guards are just treacherous. Um, you know, and then certain jails like that I was in, like the Don, for example, in the dirty Don, busy. It's like every day you don't know what's gonna happen. Every day you could lose your life. You feel me? It's just like that. So every man's got a shank on him. You know, everyone's got a jigga on him, and it's like, um, it's not like other jails I've been in where I can sit there and be comfortable and just, uh, like some jails I was in, I was like, how can I say it? You're not like comfortable or not scared, but like you're not scared of losing your life. Put it that way. Like in these other jails, I didn't like fear for my life. You know what I mean? Like I would fucking fight and stuff like that, but I never once thought, okay, I'm gonna die in this jail. You know what I mean? But in the dawn, I actually thought a couple times, fuck, I could die in this jail, bro. You know, I used to think of that often in the dawn. And the West is kind of like that too. The West isn't as bad, but you know, yeah, those guards are the dirty, straight up. Yeah, man. I was just telling them before you came. I was telling them all about my confinement time and shit. Bro, they used to spill fucking juice and shit on purpose, like you know the little juice cups with the juice fruit, little fruit cups. They used to purposely like stick that in the middle of the two pieces of bread, like squish that styrofoam thing into the bread, and then like spill it on purpose when they're walking with the cold tray, the lid. They purposely put it on his side and stuff like that, so their juice just leaks down. They do dirty shit like that. And then, oh, and on top of that, they don't even give you the same food that the rest of the people are getting in the jail. You know that, right? They'll give you dinner from like 3 days ago. No word of a lie. It'll be like you're thinking you know the routine of the food because it's like the same food every day, the same breakfast every day, like the same breakfast every Monday. I mean, same breakfast every Tuesday, same breakfast every Thursday. Like every day of the week, you know what breakfast will be because it's the same every Monday. Pancakes every Tuesday. You feel me? Like bagel every Saturday, like shit like that. Cereal on Fridays and Mondays and Wednesdays, So shit like that, you know what's coming. And they don't even give you the same shit, You know what the meals are gonna be, and it comes, and you're like, what the fuck is this? This is some shit from like 3, 4 days ago. It's just crazy. And like it won't even be the whole meal from 3, 4 days ago. It'll be like one of the sides and like a freaking another thing from a couple days ago. It's like they just put whatever in there, man. It's crazy. I don't know if they just did that to me because they hated me because I never give them no information because I was STG. I don't know if they did it to all of us. I never really asked my other friends about it. I never thought about it because once I'm in there, it was just like I'm in there, and it's just like once you get out, I told you guys before, it feels almost like you're getting released from fucking jail. Almost, it almost feels like you're getting out of prison, or you're almost getting out of jail because you were in there so long and your head's so fucked up just from being alone that amount of time. And you see all your friends back on the range or whatever, all your homies are there, and they get welcomed back and shit. And it's just like, it's weird. It's like almost, it doesn't feel like you're getting out, but it almost does. You feel me? It's like, it's not like getting out to the streets, but it's almost like that. But there's no women, like, so it's just like the homies. But it almost feels like on that level, but just like that's the best you could get at that moment. You get it? That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, the cheese and butter sandwiches at the old city hall was the shit. LOL. Yeah, fuck, bro. They used to give us cheese and fucking sandwiches. You believe this shit? We go to court all day long and get one cheese sandwich. Well, we'd intimidate the fucking fish and shit, and they'd all we get like a couple each. But I mean, these people that are getting bail and shit, they got to give them up. Remember, if you get bail, we're taking your sandwich back. Right? Am I wrong? Whoever gets bail better up their sandwiches. They're gonna get a defos. Yo, hey, Scartown. Nobody knows what a defos is in the United States because most of my viewers are from the USA, right? Most of my viewers are from US, so I'm telling them all about like the Toronto slang and the mandam, and I tell them about the defos. And they're like, "What is the defos?" And I tell them about the defos. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, they don't know a lot of slang, and the slang down there is different. But I had to put Toronto on the map in the U.S. because a lot of there's only two jail channels, me and Matt Clark, and a lot of my friends that I met in the U.S. didn't really know much about Canada, bro. They only knew like Canada. A lot of them. I'm not saying all of you. A lot of you did know, but a lot of them didn't know like what Toronto was all about. They thought Toronto was on some like up north Canada shit, like some what Canada is up north, like some nice or being nice farmers and whatever they do up there. I don't know because I've never been up there, but they had a different idea about what Toronto was, and I had to show them like, yo, Toronto is just like the states. Like Toronto's not like some little fun place, little playground. Like it's not like it's some farming land and some fucking igloos and literally one dude said an igloo. He's like, you're where the igloos? I'm like, yo, that's like way up at Yukon. That is in Canada. And I showed him on the map how Canada's like this on the map, and the Yukon's up here, and Toronto's right here, and the States is here. You know what I'm saying? New York's right here. And I had to show them like we're like a 3 hour drive from Detroit, 3 hour drive from 4 hour drive from New York, Buffalo, and you get me? We're closer to a lot of the states than a lot of the other states are. Yeah, they literally thought we were in igloos and shit. Some of them that are from like way down and stuff that never know nothing about Canada, they've never been. The people in the U.S., a lot of my friends don't get taught that. They just get taught about U.S. They don't get taught about Canada, so they don't know any. They don't know anything. So it's pretty cool teaching it. It's pretty cool just try and put Toronto on the map, try to show them what Toronto is, and I'm repping for the six. You feel me? I'm repping for the dot. For real, son, right? Yeah, yeah. Scene, you know what I'm saying? Scene. I was telling a few of my friends about like how we say, you know what I'm saying, but we don't say, you know what I'm saying. We just say scene, and a bunch of other things. It's crazy. Like how we don't say banana, we say yellow fruit and brown butter and shit instead of peanut butter and all that. You know what I'm talking about, homie. He goes, oh, okay, oh, yeah, for real. I had to tell them, teach them about it because they're just like, they thought Toronto was like soft, Canada was soft, like we're nice and soft and shit. We're nice, everybody's nice, you're gonna go somewhere, you're gonna have nice people, bad people, good people, but Toronto gets down, bro. Like they didn't know Toronto had gangs or anything, bro. It's just like, bro, you know how you shoot your shit with your celly and you're like, yo, tell me some war stories, bro. Like, tell me some stories from the streets, bro. Like, tell me some war stories just to get your head off shit. You just want to, you know, get off your mind shit, just smoke a spliff and your celly just talk you some war stories, you feel me? And that's why I named the channel Canadian Joe War Stories because it's like between the sets trying to flip the range to have control of the range, to using fucking war stories as like shooting the shit, all that. You know what I'm saying? Kick it on the channel and shoot some war stories. You feel me? That's what it's all about. I have a playlist here if you guys want to check it out. If you guys want to know all the fights and shit like that I had to go through while I was in jails, in 8 different jails here, in Ontario, 3 super jails that have like 1,500 people in them, and then they even got overflow because they got too damn big. Lindsay, Maplehurst, and Penetang, you know, the West. Wagwan, pimp. Wagwan, fam. What you saying? Yeah, where's all my T-Dot people, man? One time, someone asked me if Ukraine was the capital of Canada. Oh, wow. You for real? That's crazy. Dang, like that? They look at us like that? Shit, yo. Ukraine is like by Russia, right? That's the people that are having the problem right now. They had a big problem not long ago. I keep up on some stuff, you know. I got a brain. I got politics on the brain, but I don't speak on them. I just like to know. I like to listen and keep my mouth closed about all that politics shit, you know. I don't like it. But it bugs me because I don't trust that shit. I don't trust that government shit, bro. That shit's fucked. I don't trust none of it. Yep, that was 30 years ago. Yeah, fuck, I don't trust none of it. Them governments are fucked, bro. See the COVID. All of a sudden, they had this COVID. Oh, you stay inside, don't come outside. Next thing you know, our governments are bringing printing money like it's fucking Christmas. Like, hello, what the fuck's going on here? They're just printing millions and billions and billions of dollars. Like, is that okay? Like, I don't know. I don't trust my government. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, we'll just owe it back. Oh yeah, well there's no more gold standard, so fucking the shit ain't backed by nothing. So you guys will just crash the fucking whole system. Next thing you know, everybody loses all their monies in the banks and shit. I don't trust none of it. And then they tell us probably that it all has to go to currency coin shit on the online. I wouldn't be surprised if 20 years from now they tell us that money, our actual paper money, is no good, and that we have to put our money online or we're not worth anything. I swear to you, I think this. This is the type of shit that I think. Some of my homies are way farther out there than I am, though. You know. But yeah, fuck it. You know, don't even worry about the government. That's why I work for myself. I can't work for nobody, man. I'm not working for no man. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna either fucking sing or whatever, or I'm gonna do YouTube, or I'm gonna work my own construction. You feel me? Where I work for myself. I bid my own job. You know, I'll go measure the job, bid my own job, quote my own job, fucking show up and do the work myself, and that's it. I'll make the people, the customer, give me the money up front for the material, you know, which is usually half the money for the job, and then after I'm done the job, I get the other half, and that's the money that I live on. Because the channel's not monetized yet, so hit that Cash App right there, or PayPal right there, wherever it is. If you got it like that, keep the boy going. Did you get that house painted you talked about the other day? I got the house, yeah, I got it. But I got a room painted. That was it. And then I had so much shit I had to do. I had to leave. I haven't even been back since because I've been really really busy. But I have to finish it because I got to get that money. But yeah, I'm working on it. I painted the room blue. Actually, I think I'm gonna take. I'll take some pictures when it's all done, bro. For real. It looks nice though. That blue. It's a really nice blue that I picked. It's really nice. I painted the master bedroom blue. That's all I did so far. Yeah, you know, when you work for yourself, it's weird like that because it's like it's just a small painting job, right? So it's like I bid a 2 week thing, and I knew that it wouldn't take me that long. But usually, what I do is work 5 hours, and I'll get like 10 hours worth of work done, and work really really fast and just get shit done. But lately, I just had so much shit on my mind about the YouTube and about all that everything going on in my life. It was just like literally didn't even have time to go do that. But I was lucky that I had just got big lump sum of money, like not a big lump sum, but like a couple grand, like 2K from my other one that I finished a while ago. So it worked out where I still had money for rent and all that. Thank God, you know. Yeah, I'd rather work fast and shit instead of people that work by the hour. A lot of guys work by the hour and they'll try to go slow and try to just like pace it out and try to like uh stretch the hours out so they can get more money. Obviously, they're just trying to get more money, right? But me, I would rather fucking not work by the hour and just work by the job and be like, okay, this job, once it's finished, you're gonna get this amount of money. You know, that's it. And then you can work as fast as you want. If you get the job done in 3 days, you get it done in 3 days. If you get it done in 10 days, you get it done in 10 days. It's you. Are you gonna go in an hour a day or 3, 4 hours a day? You know what I mean? But a lot of times I'd go in for like 4 or 5 hours and I'd get it done in an 8 hour job, an 8, 9, 10 hour day, what normal people would work because I work so fast. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. It's good to work like that, bro, because it's just like that's how I was taught anyway by my dad. He was always like that, and I was taught like that by my boy Paul, that's a lot older, like 20 years older than me, that taught me how to drywall. He was a real fast worker and fucking taught me when I learned it from him. He was always so fast, so I had to learn that shit fast. You feel me? And the framing I learned from my dad, and the painting, and electrical, basically everything else from my dad. I just learned to drive off from Paul. That was it. Tongue and groove. I like doing tongue and groove and like vinyl siding jobs. I fucking love them. I'm looking for them. I'm looking for those everywhere. I go looking for them. I want to find one, man. They're they're hard to find if you're not a company. You know, I'm not a big company. A lot of the big companies steal a lot of the work. You know, a lot of jobs that I do want to get, a lot of jobs that I bid, the bigger companies end up getting them. Or like a guy with a crew or whatever. But it's all good. I make do. You feel me? I actually was freaking. Um, just like, oh man, I just wish we could fucking monetize the channel so we get a little bit of extra dough. You know, it's just crazy. I've been doing this for a while, bro. People at my job and thinks I'm on drugs. I work so fast. My family even just oh my god, just my family motivates me, and I don't want to lose my job. If we get slow, my boss would be crazy if he fires the guy that gets the most done. Yeah, I see that, bro. And nah, man, I know I don't like that when people think that. They automatically see somebody working fast and they automatically think he's on cocaine or on what's it called? Wet, like on wet or some shit. The guys call wet fucking speed or whatever you call it, crystal meth or whatever. So you guys call that shit that down there? I don't know what you call it, but anyway, you guys just call it crystal meth or some shit like that, right? Here they call it wet and they call it Tina or something like that. They all have women's names for all the drugs up here. It's weird. Did you know that? Like the Molly is Molly, and then Tina, Mary Jane. Fuck, there's another one. Shit, I think there was another one too. I could have swore there was more. But it's called meth, and there is crystal meth. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. The speed. They fucking. That's what makes them go fast. But that's what they accuse people of being on just because they work fast. That's not cool. You know what I mean? Maybe the guy just likes to work fast, bro. You know, maybe he's just not lazy and he had a couple of coffees. Ever think of that? You know, maybe he's got a good night's sleep, had a couple of coffees, and he wants to work. You know, I know lots of guys like that. They don't want to sit there if they're a contractor and they're not getting paid by the hour. We don't want to fucking sit there all fucking day and fuck around. You know what I mean? Especially when we were on Oxys back then. Like we used to have to drive around half the fucking day, drive the truck around half the day looking for pills for fuck's sakes, and then finally get them, and then you'd be at work. You know, 5 hours more, and then work fast. But that's when we were actually on drugs when we were working, but not something that would make you speed up and work faster. This shit actually slows you down. But I guess because you want to keep working fast, you know, it's just in your mind. It doesn't really matter. See, right now, it's like I get what you're saying, how people accuse you of that, because people do that to me now. They'll be like, "Oh, he's tired. Oh, look at him, he's tired. He's falling asleep and shit. Oh, he must be on something." And it's like it's so fucking immature because it's like, okay, you talking to somebody that is working fucking like most of the day, like not even funny, like probably say like do 5 hours at construction and then come home, and like the YouTube is a never ending job, dude. You know what I mean? And it really is. It's like a never ending job. So it's like you're constantly working, constantly editing, constantly thinking of content and constantly researching, and people don't realize that. So you're doing YouTube probably at least 10 hours a day, and that's like 15 hours a day, and then you do music a couple hours a day. Like honestly, I was at a point where I didn't have enough hours in the day, so that's why I started staying up throughout the night, using the nighttime to edit and do all the shit that I needed to do that people would be sleeping. And so I needed to, pay bills, work, fucking construction. I want to get ahead in YouTube. I want to sing and all this shit. So in order for me, I had to sacrifice myself, sacrifice my own fucking health, sacrifice my brain, sacrifice my mental sanity to just keep fucking up all night, not even on drugs, and fucking still up all night. See, that's what really messes with you. If you're on drugs, it can keep you awake and you can stay up all night. When you're not on drugs and you stay up all night, that's when it really is like taking a toll on you. Do you get that? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but I'm trying to make it make sense. You know, it's like if you're on drugs, you don't really give a shit if you stay up all night because you don't really notice it because you're on a fucking 10-day bender or whatever. That's what I mean. But then when you're a normal person and you're working and you're just doing your shit and you're just trying to be a good guy and trying to work, it's just like you need to sleep, but you don't sleep. You feel me? Work two jobs, can fall asleep in 2 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I do fall asleep in 2 seconds because I don't sleep enough at night. So I'll be like sitting there like editing or doing something, and I will fall asleep, and then I'll be like, oh shit, I just had like a power nap or some shit, you know? That's what it is because I was telling people like I don't even like lay down to go to sleep a lot of times. I'll like fucking go down and go to sleep when I really have to, like when my body's basically giving out and collapsing, you know, because I got too much to do, I got too much to work on. And if I got a video I got to get out, or say I have like a certain video I'm working on, say it's like messed up, say I do it all and say it takes me a few hours and like I edit it all and then it's done and it's ready to go, and sometimes I have lost the video and I'd be like, holy shit, you know, what the frig, I lost it, that's my own fault, so I can't let the viewers not have a video because I fucked up and lost the video. So I gotta go over and do that shit all over again. You know, I've done that a few times. But, yo, man, what's up? Yo, man. Yo, man. Yeah, man, we do. Yeah, I know we do. trick is not. Trick is to not have either job suffer. Right. Yeah, that's why I had to make the schedule. Okay, Sunset. Before I made this schedule, right? Hang on, that's a good one. So before I made this schedule here about the upload a new episode every week, there'll be a new episode on this channel every week. Of like a regular episode or content or an interview, something every Wednesday. Okay, and then Saturday live every night. Every Saturday night we're gonna go live. So I made that little schedule about the Wednesday, put out content every week, and Saturday go live and talk to you guys every week. 40 weeks ago I started that, and then that's been making me a little bit more of a schedule. And then whatever I do in between that, shorts or whatever I can get done in between that, I try, you know. And fuck, bro, I've been doing it. That's it. That's all I've been doing is just trying to keep it pushing, you know, doing the shorts, doing it all. Some of the shorts are just you got to try to. YouTube sent me a letter saying you got to try to be funny in the shorts. So you see me doing things that aren't normal in the shorts. Sometimes trying different things. It's just trying to draw people's attention to the channel, you know, intrigue them or something. And then they say to like take my old content and like take little clips out of it and make a short, you know. So that's the stuff I've been doing, um, because we hit the 4,000 hours. I don't know if you guys follow me on IG. Everybody, most of you do, I know that. But if there's people here that are new or people in the future that watch this, you'll realize that on IG there, I put a lot of stuff up too. That's not like related to prison, if you know what I mean. Some stuff is related to prison, some's not. And I'm on TikTok as well. You know, got like 350 on TikTok viewers or followers. You know, I don't engage with them like I do with you guys though. Like every Saturday we talk and we have vibes and we chill and we hang out. But on TikTok, it's been like I haven't even answered a message because, and I'm not trying to be a dick or not like that. And I see millions of messages, but the thing is, when I first was on the TikTok, I didn't have the phone. You guys know I didn't have a phone for the longest time. Remember, I crushed it. And then on the PC, for some weird reason, they don't allow you to check your messages on TikTok. It says you can't check it on that device. So it was just so much messages and so much time went by that it was just like over flooded and shit, you know? You have reached your 4,000 hours yet? Yeah, I hit it. That's what I mean. I was celebrating because we hit 4,000 hours and we got the two-step verification done. We don't have any strikes. Those are the three out of the four things you need. And then we need the 1,000 subscribers and then we can monetize. I got all the other three things done, you know? Hey, what happened? I don't have Instagram, but I'm thinking of making a TikTok, but I don't know if I will. Yeah, you don't. If you do a TikTok or an IG, doesn't mean you have to post content. You know what I mean? You can just get a YouTube, and you don't have to have a channel. You can have a YouTube just so you can be able to watch it and be able to like and all that. Where same thing with TikTok and IG and FB or whatever. See, my FB and IG are attached because it's like the same owner owns them both, and it's called a meta business, like META business. It's actually it's an actual business number, a real business number. Uh, yeah, so those are monetized. I literally have a button, and you push the button, and then you can see what you can hire me for. It's on it's a different page though, I believe. It's a business page. So my IG and my Facebook are like, it's not my personal stuff. It's the channel stuff. It's under Canadian Jail War Stories. All my platforms. They're all under the channel, and that's what they are. I don't have any personal. Uh, I don't have any personal stuff. Like I don't have personal IGs or personal Facebooks or none of shit like that. I just have the channel stuff. Yo, what's up, Paul? LTF straight up. I mentioned you on Fresh Out for an interview. Oh no! Don't tell me that. That's the real. That's an OG right there from LA, right? That's the one that started head splitting or wig splitting. I know who that is. That's Big Herc. Shout out, shout out to Big Herc for the OG show. Imagine I got on that show. Fuck, you can have that WW on that show. I'm sure you could have me on there. Damn, that's crazy. Fuck, every fucking minute. I don't know if you guys like him, so I'm not gonna say that, but sounds like fucking Hulk Hogan or some shit. Yeah, not Big Herc, someone that was on his show. Big Herc School. There's some crazy stuff in politics out there, man. I've fucking researched that shit. Damn, politics are so different here. It's more like the East Coast here, where it's just free for all. Like it's not no segregated. And I was explaining why it's not like that. I was trying to tell my friend this. Well, actually, I was trying to tell my girlfriend this. Um, it's not segregated here because we don't have enough white people. We don't have enough Mexican people. It's like 90% black. So how the hell would we segregate? You feel me? What are we gonna segregate? Nothing. We don't have nothing to segregate. It's like that. It's like that, man. It's like we're a minority in Toronto, in the Toronto jails too, because all my homies I grew up with, being one of the only white kids in my class all the time, and all the homies I grew up with, it's 90% Jamaican. You know what I mean? And then it's probably like 5% white, and like a couple percent Asian, and a couple percent Mexican. You know, it's like a high percentage of Jamaican. So get used to the curry goat and roti and jerk chicken and shit. Because we love that jerk chicken shit, bro. We love it. Who doesn't love jerk chicken? Bro, I got some lyrics. Yo, you got some lyrics? That's fire, bro. Or not. See, I gotta watch out. I'm talking like the States, but because to him, that fire means something different. I'm not meaning it the way we mean it down here in the city. Fire here means like gay shit, like how you guys say pause and we go fire, but that's not how I meant it, fam. Down there, they say fire is like good, like fire is like blessed, like lit. You know, it's so crazy having the two lingos back and forth between like, oh shit, he's from the dot. I gotta switch back and then switch back. You feel me? It's crazy. Oh my god. Whoa. All right. Thank you. Thanks, babe. All right. Damn, I just saw an old vid of yours on your channel. You lost a lot of weight, bro. Yeah, man. I know. I was just talking about that. I know, man. Damn, for real, bro. Did lose a lot of weight, but it's when you guys met me when I had the 80 pounds on from the pandemic. You guys met me when I was gained all that weight, right? So it looks real bad because when you guys first met me, is when I had gained 80 pounds from being inside, from the pandemic, not being allowed to go outside, not being able to work, not being able to do shit, right? And I gained 80 pounds during the pandemic. I went from my regular 200 pounds to 280 pounds, right? And then it's diet and stress, bro. It's like I don't eat much. I'm not on a diet, okay, King. I'm not on a diet. It's just I'm so busy and working and shit so much. I don't have time to fucking always cook for myself, bro. So I'm constantly going to the coffee shop to get food. You feel me? I don't get good healthy food and shit. And I don't have no woman cooking for me and shit. I'm not lucky like that, bro. You know what I mean? But now that I got a girl and shit, she's gonna be coming here 100%. So it's all good. In hopefully in November, you guys will see a girl here cooking for me and shit. Just keep your fingers crossed like that. Being more active. Yes, I'm being more active because I'm working the full time jobs and shit, and I'm working YouTube full time, and then I'm still trying to sing and shit. So between the three things, it's like I don't ever get time to sleep. I don't get time to freaking do anything. And then at nighttime, when I'm supposed to like sleep and re-energize my body, I'm up editing and up trying to do other shit that I need to make up for to make up time because I don't have enough fucking time in the day. Because when you're a creator, it's just like the time goes by so fast and the day goes by so fast, and you're constantly like shit. Like I don't like when the day goes by quick. I like to get up early. I get up every morning early, yo, like 8 o'clock pretty much every morning. Sometimes even earlier. And I'm like up till like 4 or 5, sometimes 6, and like I'll sleep maybe sometimes from like 6 to 8, 6 to 7, shit like that, you know. And then go work fucking 5, 6 hours construction, come back, do YouTube again for another 10 hours. Like bro, it's just constantly took a toll on my body, and on top of that, all the weight that you seen that I had gained wasn't normal weight for me. I had never been that big. I had not fit into none of my clothes no more. You feel me? I fit into all my clothes again. Because before the pandemic, before I got big like that, I was always the same size, but a little bit more. I was this size really, but not like as with the cheeks and shit. You feel me? Like I see my cheeks are like a little bit more sunken. How they like I was normally always this size of my torso and my body. You feel me? But I can see that in the face. Actually, I'm starting to lose a bit more weight than I ever had in the past. Where um, where that's gonna just be easy to fix because all you gotta do is start eating healthy and shit. And that'll fix it. But it's just because of probably like dehydration, shit like that, all that shit, bro. You know, I sometimes don't drink enough. Fuck, I'm a guy, bro. I sit here and work like a dog. You feel me? I work, and then sometimes I forget to fucking drink. Sometimes I forget everything. Bro, I can relate growing up in the hood. You have some that still dwell on the past when it never happened to them, but their past family and they take it out on you. Okay, I hear you. I feel that. Well, with me, it's like I moved away from everything to get away from everything to change my life to fucking try to chase my goal, chase my dream. You I gave up everything, bro. I gave up all the life. I gave up fucking hanging with the gang. I gave up everything, bro. Um, I just went back to the block fucking like 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, just to go tap in with the homies and shit, and just be like, yo, it's what it is and shit. Tell them what I'm doing, tell them what I'm up to, tell them what I'm doing with the channel, tell them everything, right? Because I had been around for a while, and he told me all the homies that like got wives and got out the hood and shit. You know, they told me a lot, and we had a barbecue, we had fun and shit. It was good times. And a lot of these motherfuckers can't even go to their own hood. A lot of these motherfuckers act like they're gangbangers and fucking big bad motherfuckers. You don't even go to your own hood, bro. You can't even go to your hood. So shut the fuck up. You ain't nothing. You feel me, bro? Like just because I moved out the outskirts, that don't mean my name don't ring bells in my own hood. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go there and they will ask who I am and shit, and then they'll come out with beers and have a barbecue. And that's how it should be if you're from the hood and you're my age and you're a G and you go back to your own hood. They should be fucking throwing you a barbecue and shit like that, right? Or else you're who are you then? if you think you have some big name in the streets. You know, does inside construction jobs slow down the in the winter, even though it's indoors? No, no. In the winter, it doesn't slow down. Maybe for the roofers. For the roofers, it might slow down. You know, because it's all on the roof. But you're right, it's all inside, so we don't slow that shit down. Like it's mostly like well, people that are building houses and shit slow down. But I mean, mine doesn't because I'm always like doing jobs like finished basements. I go for that's my favorite thing to do. Get a job that's a finished basement that's got no side entrance. Cut the side entrance in. Just get Home Depot to do it. You know what I mean? I've done that so many times where I just get the house and I know I can get Home Depot to cut the side entrance in, and I just build the staircase up. Then it turns the house from a fucking single house to a double house where they can have an income, you know, an income home. So it makes the house go so much more up in value, and that's what I do for people. And I make the whole 2 bedroom or whatever nice big closets, and you know, the only thing I don't do is the plumbing. I don't fuck with the plumbing. You know what I mean? The plumbing all gets put in from the plumber. Word of mouth is best advertising. Yeah, that is because when I'm on a job site, what I do is I fucking um, I'll give the people like around the area. You know what I mean? Like the neighbors and stuff like that. I'll give them advice on certain things, or I'll tell them certain things what needs to be done on their house or some shit. Like if their neighbors come over and say, "Hey, what's going on?" or something, or what you know, what's he working on, or what? Because a lot of neighbors are nosy like that. And when you're working on a house, sometimes their neighbors will come over and they'll start asking them stuff, and then they'll tell their neighbor stuff, and then they'll see how good of a job you did when you're gone, and then their neighbor show them, yeah, this neighbor, da, 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 and then you end up getting a call up from them, and hey, my neighbor wants this. I've had that happen to me so many times. That's why you got to make sure you always do a good job when you do shit. When you do something, always make sure you do it to the best of your ability. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do YouTube, do it to the best of your ability. If you're gonna do construction, you know, and it's your own thing where you're self-employed, do it to the best of your ability. If you're fucking working for a guy and he's a real prick, just fucking drag the hours out. No, I'm joking. No, do it all to the best of your ability. You know, for real. Six Bronco, what up, family? What are you saying, big guy? Ask them to mention you on FB. Provide before and after photos. Yeah, that would be good. That would be sick. You know, some guys like to stay under the radar though for tax purposes, but I would love to get some pictures for you guys though. I put a picture up on IG of one of my projects. You can see it. You can see the trailer. You can see the sign I put on the building. You can see pretty much all the porch enclosures that I built, and you can see like kind of see the tongue and groove, but it's like kind of far away. The picture. Yeah, everybody smash the like button. Yeah, yeah, I know. That's cool. That would be cool. I'll tell them that next place I get. I'm taking pictures of for you guys of this place that I just painted. Ask them. Yeah, I will. Okay, so basically, um, the best thing I've ever done, probably. I'm trying to think of the best like job I ever did for the construction was probably, or like the most talented thing was probably the trusses when I built the trusses. Because normally people order trusses factory, right? Which is, if you don't know what trusses are, it's the roof of the house, but not the actual roof, like the frame of the roof. They come factory most of the time. I built trusses. That was crazy. And what else did I do? Oh, when I was 16, I fucking had to get a job at fireproofing. I don't know if you guys know what that is. You guys know what fireproofing is? You guys know what fireproofing is? That was a crazy job too. going up into the top of the ducks and stuff like that at Pearson Airport. Oh man, Pearson Airport International, like when they were building a new terminal. I was only a young teenager, but I had the job through my good friend's dad, and my good friend's dad had a fireproofing company, so I actually got a job through him. And it was back then it was like $12 an hour, and we would work, and then by the weekend it would be like we'd have our 44 hours in, so we could get double time. So we would get $24 an hour double time, and it was the craziest money, craziest job. We'd be on those skyjacks, all that, like those little orange skyjack things. We'd use those. We'd use the Zoom boom, because what you have to do is you have to all the beams, like the red beams in the buildings that hold buildings up or big huge structures up, always have these red constructional beams that are fireproof beams that won't burn down. Right nowadays, more and more, and they have to be fireproof. These red metal beams, red metal support beams that help hold stuff up, and that's what we do. We with this mud, you mix this cementitious, like this cementitious mud, and it's like powder. You mix it with water, and it becomes this mud, and it's asbestos, so it's like very, very poisonous, and you can't breathe that shit in when you're mixing this shit, like the dust. And so we wear these purple fucking things and a white Tyvek suit and a purple mask, or purple things here with the mask and kayak with the white thing on. Yeah, so I've done some crazy jobs, and it's really high up. People look like ants when you're up there. And so many times I thought, fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fall off this thing. You harness on, right? With your harness, you fucking click on so you don't fall and kill yourself. And then also, the worst part is the elevator shaft. Fuck, dude. The elevator shaft, when you're in there fireproofing the elevator shaft, those fucking, it's so like, drop a cigarette, because I smoked back then, drop a cigarette and you don't even fucking hear it or see it. Holy fuck. That was freaky shit. And I used to always have to tie off. Always make sure you tie it off, man. Fucking be dead if you don't. Want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, bro, from Alam, T-Dot, and Scarborough. Shout out to Scarborough crew, bro. Shout out to T-Dot. I love all you, man. Love all my homies in the six. You load it dry in a hopper with water and spray it on. Yeah. Yeah, bro. And spray it on. Yo, it is. It is like that. That's funny you know that. And also I worked at a plastic factory one time. Speaking of hoppers, the reason I brought that up is because you said hopper, and we'd have these fucking huge hopper things, right? It was just when I was like a line worker. I needed money a couple of times, and I worked there a few times for like 6 months at a time, and then twice I worked there, and then fucking it's like just a line. You work in a line like plastic shit, right? And so the hoppers are like all different type of weird different shape hoppers, and you have to pour the plastic grind regrind plastic and shit in there, and then it comes out the dye of whatever mold or whatever shape it is, and it comes out. I've worked, bro. I haven't just been a fucking drug dealer. Like sometimes when I get out of jail, I would have to actually work for like 2-3 months to fucking get a place and get fucking on my feet and you actually have money to become a drug dealer. You can't just fucking always get spots. Like every time when I ever got spots, it always ends up fucking like you don't care about the money. You know what I mean? And then you end up having to fucking owe your homies and shit. It's not fun because these are people that you have to pay back, and it's like you spend all the money, and then it's like shit. You still gotta pay the dude. You know. Do you do fireproofing in Toronto? Yeah, the fireproofing I did was at Pearson Airport. Yo, Bronco, who do you work for? It's hot as fuck too in some areas. Fireproofing. Oh, what? You've done it before, bro? Yeah, it is fucking hot as fuck, bro. You should have seen the shit that we went through, bro. Fuck, it was crazy. And then the buildings that we do a lot of times are so dusty and shit. In the Pearson Airport, when it was the terminal, the new terminal was being built, That's when I was there. This was years ago. Fuck. Like I can't even count how many years ago that was, bro. I was a teenager, little kid. Only reason I got the fireproofing job was because my older homie's dad was the fucking business, the owner of the business, right? So I worked through him, through his company, and then he would get the jobs. He'd bid the jobs and get them because it was a fireproofing company. And then he had like me, he had him, me, and his son, and us three would do the jobs. Yeah. That was a crazy job though. I'll never forget that though, because that was a crazy experience because of just being up so high in those elevator ducts and in those ducts at the top of the airport. You know, like actual like metal ducts that are like metal and shit. I'd have to crawl on top of those fucking things. Yo, for real. Because sometimes you'd have to put like laughing on. I don't know if you know what laughing is or laughing. Laughing. It says metal shit to actually catch the shit on. And sometimes you would have to do that, and that's a fucking real pain, eh? Sick. Oh my god, dude. When you have to do the laughing. Hamilton one time we were doing a huge job out in Hamilton. And Hamilton stinks. It's all smokestacks. It's weird. And fucking this place in Hamilton, it was like the whole fucking ceiling had to be laughed, whatever it's called. Don't I mean since I got repetitive. Yeah, me too actually. I've done a bit of work in fireproofing too. Yeah, sick. Fireproofing's cool. It's good money though. You know what I mean? That's the good money, bro. Yep, I know a lot. I know a lot of Indian guys would do that. I've seen a lot of Indian guys working there. Yo, okay. I just got one more thing that I remembered I worked at. Okay, this one's really funny though. I only worked there this one for like maybe like a month or two. Okay, this one I worked at called King Cole Ducks. It was a duck factory, bro. King Cole Ducks, and you'd get bussed up from downtown Toronto. Okay, out way out to past Newmarket to Warden and Davis, something like that. Woodbine and Davis, Warden and Davis somewhere, and there was a friggin' King Cole Ducks factory there. Sure enough, Roger, the boss, the guy that owned the company that drove the van, or sometimes he had drivers, would have like me and like 20, 30 people, you know, all of us from Toronto, and just bring us all up there on this bus van and work every day. Like it was just like a normal job that you work, but you get bussed up from the city up to this place to King Cole. Then when you punch out, they drive you back down to the city. It's crazy, bro. I've never seen a job like that. And so it's like Roger's your boss, but then these people at the freaking duck factory is your boss. You know, he's just making a couple dollars off each person that works. Each person he busses up and works, he's probably getting like a dollar of their pay, a dollar an hour from each person or something. You know, if you're making 12 or 10 or 11, he'd probably getting one. Yeah, yeah. Damn, 37 an hour. That's crazy, bro. That's good money. Can't go wrong with that. Yo, I'm happy with fucking anything 2025. I'm happy. If you get 2025, I'll work. If it's like that, if it's like 2025 an hour, I'll go for a couple hours. I'll go for a couple of days, you know. You gotta make money, man. Money talks, man. Like even if it's fighting, boxing and shit, I don't understand how guys like back out on fights when they're for money. You know, I don't get that shit. That shit just boggles my mind, bro. For real. I would take a beating for fucking like if they had fights for like 20K or 30K just to get up, you know, get up out of the mud a little bit, you know. Who cares if you get beat up, man? Who cares if you get lost? You know, you still get money, still get the money out of it. Like if you win, you probably get a little bit more, but I would do that so fast, bro. I would love it too. I swear I would. I would love just to get beat up and get paid for it. Is that crazy? Well, maybe I would win. You never know. I'm more of an offensive fighter though, so it's hard for me to win because you know I don't like to just go like crazy and kill the guy. I would like to just defend myself. So the more they come at me, the more I hurt them. But yeah, that's the kind of fighter I am, bro. I don't like to fight. But when people come at me and try to hurt me, and I no choice. I have no choice. I get work. I get work. Consultant abatement, loan redemption. Eddie, you gotta think of your health. Can't be retaking too many beatings for cash. Yeah, I know. Fuck it. It's a pretty good idea, Bronco. I get work from consultant abatement. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Right on, bro. That's a cool shit right there, bro.
Mismatch 08:21 p.m.
Whoa! Did you hear that? What was that? That was crazy, yo. My computer just talked. Okay. That was weird, dude. Okay, who's here in the chat? We had 10 people here. We got Nick, Six Bronco, Mr. Muffin Man. Oh yeah, okay, I have to talk about this thing because the dude keeps missing the lives. Okay, this thing about Portuguese inmates. Okay, 10 years of seeing shift work is what keeps me able to hustle to businesses. Well, yeah, because if you get been in so many fights in your life, Sunset, like me growing up in jail, I've been in too many fights, so many fights, it just doesn't bug me. Like the pain doesn't bug me. Like honestly, it doesn't. And like growing up, me and my boys, me and my like good friends, like me and Mike, we used to go in the backyard and fight for fun, like to get tougher. So that way, if we would get in fights and stuff like that with others, at least we would be like prepared for it. And we used to fight like that all the time. And we'd bring out buckets of water and pour them on our heads. And then my mom got a little scared, and she literally saved up money to buy us boxing gloves at Christmas time, me and my boy. And then after we got the boxing gloves, it was on, bro. We just kept boxing each other, man. And it was so fun. And yeah, he beat me up and I beat him up, and it was just fun. And then that escalated into a lot more boxing and fighting with kids around the neighborhood, and till the neighbor told my mom about it, and then basically just in jail and like my whole life basically. And I usually would lose, but I win a lot too. About 50-50, because I'm always fighting guys bigger though. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I never fought smaller fucking people ever. Never fought smaller guys than me. Like I never fought weaker guys. No bully shit like that. It was always people bigger than me that were, you know. That's why. So defending myself, having to be like not want to hurt the person, but have to be forced to because they're trying to hurt me. So it was like that. And you'll see that on a lot of my fights on the channel. 10 of them. Okay, you'll see a lot of them. I didn't even start it. Go listen to a lot of the fights in the fight playlist. At least 10 of them on there. I'd say at least 7 of them. I never started any of them. I don't think. It's crazy. Like littlest shit will start a fight in jail. Like I remember one time just being on the phone and a guy coming up, like dude coming up. Yo, can I get a three-way? And I'm like, in a really important conversation, right? And the person on the other line was telling me some fucked up shit that was happening on the street in my life. And so I'm like, no, bro, I can't give three ways. I don't got three ways like that. And then I just go back to the phone. Little do I know this guy's giving me a death look, trying to kill me. Like, what? And then he's at the other end of the block. He's sitting on the block on the big slab thing that we have at the back of our ranges, in the back of our units. There's a big slab thing, and people sit on that, and you go behind that, it's the pisser and shitter, right? So he's sitting on that thing, and I keep looking over at him on the phone. And I see this guy just grilling me down like a fucking crazy, bro. So I'm looking over at him, and then as soon as I got off the phone, I was just like, I walk over to my cell, I go into my cell, he comes into my cell behind me and slams the door behind me. Fucking right. You want to hear the rest? You gotta go watch it on the channel. Go hit that Go hit the playlist, bro. It's called Oh damn. I don't even know what that was called, but it's in there. That's for sure. Hit that like button. Yeah, yeah. Respect. So we're an hour and a half in, guys. We're halfway through the live. Fuck. Everybody start donating. No, no. We know God. Yo, man. Remember someone did some craziness and donated $500 to the channel out of nowhere? Shout out to that person. That was some craziness. Because I found out that person didn't even have money like that. You know that? I thought it was some rich person, for real, for real. Person didn't even fucking have money like that, bro. Like, for real, the person doesn't even have money like that. And they donated that money like that. That was just nuts. That's how we got the fucking webcam we're on now. The better camera, the better camcorder, and the piece of shit phone that I bought that doesn't work. But that wasn't their fault. Yeah, CN Rail. I get 4 weeks vacation in January. Most vacation I ever had, man. Nice. Sounds like a good hustle. Yo, Muffin Man, LTF fam. What up? Sub 6. Hi, Leslie. Yeah, man, for real. Muffin Man, you know what it is, bro. But yeah, the person that was asking me about that shit about the weight loss and all that. Yeah, it ain't like I'm on some special diet or some shit. Just the doctor did tell me, what was it? I had high blood pressure or some shit. I have to go on heart blood pressure medication if I don't stop fucking drinking the pop like I was. Because it showed on a piece of paper like how much sugar it would actually be per day with the amount of pop. I was drinking 4 or 5, 6 pops a day. And so I had to cut out on the pop shit, bro. I cut down to like one or two, or one sometimes, two sometimes, but like way less, you know. And then on top of that, I was drinking 2 or 3 coffees with sugar in it. So I cut back like 80% of my sugar intake, and that's why I lost the weight quick. And then on top of that, just like you feel me, just eating from coffee shops and eating from restaurants and shit, not having proper meals. That's all it is. So don't worry, bro. You know, I'll be back to normal soon. And I know you're just concerned, dude, because you met me when I was fucking 80 pounds heavier than I always was. So when you look at yourself and don't fit in none of your fucking clothes, it's a little bit of a problem, bro. Especially if your clothes is like name brand shit. You can't afford to go buy all new clothes 80 pounds heavier. I bought 2 pairs of pants and I had to fucking wear them. Like wash one, wear one, wash one, wear one. Retarded. My shirts always still fit me. That was okay. But crazy. It's crazy that you guys noticed that. But you know what the weird thing is? If you go back to just even before the pandemic and see pictures, you'll see the exact same size. You know what I mean? So it's not like crazy dramatic like weight loss. It's just I went back to my regular weight, bro. You know what I mean? That's all it was. But like little smaller, a little skinnier, a little. I know what you mean though. Back down to my normal weight, but just not as healthy as before. I get it. Because you're working like crazy, bro. You're working yourself to death. That's what happens. And I'm not gonna like want to speak on other people, but me and another creator that you know that's very close, like we weren't sleeping at all at one point because of all the work we do. and literally, my manager was telling me to sleep and shit because I was literally getting like 1 hour of sleep a night, like with insomnia and shit. And fucking literally, like I would get 1 hour of sleep and I wake up and I would throw up because my body didn't have enough sleep. So I would throw up from waking up. Like as soon as I wake up, I think I'm fine, and then like sitting there 5 minutes, just not sitting there normal, get dressed, whatever, brush your teeth. Next thing you know, you're fucking like nauseous and shit. It's like what the hell? So that hasn't been happening. This nauseous shit started going away now from ever since like that hasn't happened in a long time now actually because I've actually been getting sleep and shit lately. It's crazy, but I have been getting sleep lately since October 1st. I've actually been doing a lot more of a routine to be healthy actually, guys. So I just wanted to throw that out there that I started drinking Gatorade and shit like that. You see, to get the vitamins and shit. Um, I'm actually sleeping at a certain time now. I'll go to bed at a certain time now and actually sleep at least 3 4 hours. So that started October 1st. So it hasn't been that long, but I've been doing that like on a routine. Okay, just wanted y'all to know that shit. So hopefully we'll start gaining a little bit of weight back. Okay. But that's right. You were right, dude. The one that said stress and work or some shit. And I hurt my rib too. I fucked up my rib, bro. Like when I breathe, it hurts, but like I'm not a bitch. I don't sit there and cry and complain about shit. But yeah, whenever I was breathing in and shit, it hurt because fucking smashed my rib on some shit. But your rib's delicate, bro. It's not broken. It's just like bruised, you know. So a bruised rib is like it's a pain in the ass, bro, because you can't really do anything. You know, there's nothing you can do for it. It's like if you break your damn pinky toe or you break your one of your middle toes or some shit. They can't do shit to it. Your finger you can put a splint, but your toe you really can't you do shit to it, right? Eddie, I'm be up in Richmond Hill area next week, fam. If you do work, you gotta work for yourself for real. Yeah, exactly. That's 100%. If you do work, you gotta work. And you are very disciplined. Oh, thank you, Sunset. Appreciate that. How many likes do we got? It doesn't say. It doesn't tell me. It shows me we got 8 viewers, no likes. Or we might not have no likes, but I can't see. Ah, what the heck? I can't see the likes. Oh, you're gonna be in Richmond Hill? That's cool. Maybe we can meet up, bro. We'll see. Because that's pretty close to me. Electrolytes. Yeah, yeah. You're very disciplined. Oh, I like that comment. Sub 6. I like that comment. I like that comment too. Richmond Hill, everybody. Richmond Hill is my old stomping grounds. Levendale. Fucking Crosby. What is it? Weldrick. 16th Avenue. All that shit. My cousin got stabbed in Richmond Hill from a Tamil tiger once. Uh, there used to be a game called Tamil Tigers. I don't know if they still exist, but there was a gang called Tamil Tigers back then, and I don't know if they're still around. But they stabbed my cousin. He almost died, bro. He had 22 staples in his stomach and down the side of the scar, like it was like a thick scar like this, going down like that, all the way to the belly button. And he put like letters going down that way, close but no cigar down the side of the scar, and then a clover underneath. Yeah. So he lived through fucking that. Couple of attempts murders on his life he lived through. went through a lot of different shit, you know. And then he ended up passing away of some really, really, really unfortunate stuff. Diabetes causes a lot of seizures, and my cousin Jay used to have a lot of seizures. Every day he'd have a lot of couple seizures every day. It was a normal, regular thing. He always had seizures. But he always used to live on the main floor of a house, right? And the whole house was just one level, one floor. And then they moved up to another place in a co-op, which this co-op had like the townhouse kind of co-op look, where it's like a bunch of different levels, where it's like your bathroom on the basement level, the carport, and you come up the landing. There's like a little laundry area with a little other area. Then you come up again. It's like the front door area with the living room. Go up again, and it's like the kitchen, and then go up again, and it's the two bedrooms, and then you go up again, and there's a staircase going up with a bathroom and another one bedroom up there and a bathroom. That's it. At the top of the stairs, one bedroom and one bathroom. So that's a lot of damn stairs in a place, you know. And for someone that has seizures, bro, it's just like fuck. Someone had to be with him all the time, you know. His mom or his aunt, or his mom or his girl or someone, or me or his homie Robbie or someone. But the thing is, you can't always be with someone 24/7. And because he was asleep, everybody just figured, they could run to the grocery store quickly or to the store quickly, And then they come back and, they found him with his neck broke because he had a seizure and fell down the stairs at the same time. So rest in peace, Jay Miller. Rest in peace, cuz. You see the fucking t-shirts in the old videos. You'll see the t-shirts up on the wall. They'll say R.I.P. And we'll never forget Jason, okay? Vitamin C? Yeah, I know. I've been told all this stuff, the vitamins and everything, from somebody that's gonna get me healthy. Don't worry. Remember, I told you guys now. Don't worry. Okay? Don't gotta worry about your boy no more. I'm just trying to go through all your comments to see I made sure I got everything. CN for pension and business for money. Right on. CN. That's a pretty good deal, Bronco. Nick said, hey, Eddie, you gotta think of. Oh, you already read that. 10 years at CN shift. Okay, I think I scrolled up way too far. Do you like Muay Thai? Yeah, I like Muay Thai fighting. Yeah, I'd fight new Muay Thai fighters for money. Yeah, I know they go like this, right? They fight like that with their hands like this, right? Or like that, right? Like that, right? They don't fight like us, like this. They fight like that. Some shit like that. I don't care. And they kick a lot and elbow a lot and knee a lot. That's my style. I don't care. I'll knee a motherfucker. Go listen to my story. That's how I won the one fight. That one that I was just talking about. The dude slammed the door behind me. I fucking just kneed him in the fucking face a million times. It's just like that. If someone comes in your cell, they're trying to fucking kill you, bro. You gotta do anything you have to do to get this guy out of your cell. 100. Get him out. Get him the fuck out now. Get him out of your cell right away, dude. You don't let someone come into your own cell and fuck you up. That's gonna make the guys on the range think like this guy's got to get out of here, right? Unless it's just like if you fought back and did everything you could, then that's different. But I mean, if you just fucking took the beating and then try to fight back in your own cell, dude, I don't think the man would want you on the block anymore. 'Cause most of the guys on the block, well, until we find out they're not, all of them are solid. You try to pop until we find out you're not, and then it's over. Yep. So anything, any other questions that we got going on here? I see 10 likes. Okay, 10 likes. All right, cool. I see 1 like, 9 likes. Vitamin C. Take a vitamin B, B12, and cod liver fish oils keep me going. Oh, okay. Huh. Nice, nice. That's cool. That's a lot of vitamins there, 6, isn't it? Here, I'm gonna show everybody the chat. Can you guys see the chat or no? Like, can you guys see the chat, or do I have to put it up here for you to see it? Alright. Well, oh, what was more dangerous, the streets or jail? Well, they're both dangerous for different reasons. Like, the streets is more dangerous because it's very, very easily to kill somebody or to take a life or to get your life taken. All it takes is like one little pull of a trigger like that, right? That will take someone's life, just this action, right? So that's pretty scary that the city's like that, where little kids, even 13-year-olds, can go like this and they do it. So the city's pretty violent and stuff, but I'm not scared of it, you know. But I'd say jail, you have to have a fucking shank, and um, you're not just gonna be shooting the guy and running away. You have to be right up in his face, right up on him, and personal. And so I think that's a little bit more personal. What do you think? What do you guys think? I think jail is more dangerous, but it's like all on the person because a lot of guys in jail will like take off and crack off the range and go to general or go to protective custody, right? So for those people, it's like as soon as it gets a little bit dangerous or whatever, they fucking knock off the range or they kite off the range, fucking putting a paper on themselves saying um, this people or this guy's not safe here. This guy wants to leave the range or some stupid shit. They put fucking kites in on each other. I don't know what they write, but they're obviously writing something like that, like to kill each other. You know, not kill each other literally, but I mean just to fuck with each other. It's bullshit. So the streets, I'd say, are more dangerous because they can pull a trigger and kill you, and you can get killed very easily from gun violence. You know, but jail is also very dangerous because you can't get away from the people, and you're trapped in there with the people all the time, and you can't leave, so you can't really get away. Where in the streets you could try to run, you know what I mean, but you can't run faster than a bullet. You know what I mean? So it's just fucked. It's they're both dangerous for different reasons. You know, like you have to have a shank in jail, and if you're gonna have a shank fight or a knife fight with somebody, that's pretty dangerous. That's pretty scary. You know, which I've been in multiple knife fights. What is your New Year's resolution? Even though it's too soon, you asked if anyone had questions. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Thank you. My New Year's resolution? Hmm. My New Year's resolution is gonna be to just live my best life and be 100% good to, people, to my viewers and shit. Better the channel, better myself and shit like that, and just, get healthy and shit. Start eating properly and start making more meals and shit like that. Eating meals and proper meals and shit, and have my girl make me meals and shit like that. And that way I can focus and shit. You heard? You know? That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Uh, but New Year's is a while away. This is my like goal now But New Year's resolution, probably not to fucking let trolls get to me. How about that? That's gonna be the fucking thing. We're not gonna let trolls get to us no more. And we're not gonna give them no clout. We're not gonna even pay attention to it. Because when the person says the shit, the troll says the bullshit, and then you acknowledge it and say the stuff, and then be like, oh, that fucking troll and talking to the chat about it. He just got what he wanted. He just fucking got what he wanted. He got you talking about him. Now he's getting talked about by you in your chat. You see, that's exactly what the fuck they want. So the New Year's resolution would be to not let these motherfucking trolls get to you or get to me, more or less. That would be my New Year's resolution. But it's too far away. Sunset, I would say it deepens on what you did on the street. What, right? Would you make your time in jail more rough in jail? Right. It depends on the person you are and what you did in the streets, right? You could be a normal person that's fucking law abiding and wealthy, and you really got nothing to worry about, right? And you got guys growing up in metro housing projects fucking that are like 13, 14 years old wanting to shoot each other in the face over they're not even color banging no more. They don't color bang. It's just a fact of different hoods, different sets. They're gonna kill each other over past history of beefs, shit that happened years ago, or shit that just happened, or you know, shit like that. It's fucking crazy. But nothing in life is good that comes easy, right? So everything in life is crazy that comes hard is like worth it. Okay, guys, nothing comes easy in life, or nothing good comes easy. I mean, like nothing good's fucking free except smashing the like button. Yo, you guys love free shit. Smash the like button. It's free. This is playing, but yo, that's funny. Because I just figured the like probably just went up, right? Did it actually go up? See, that's what I don't like. I don't like seeing that. I've never had that before. So I get what you guys are saying, you know. But it's not like I'm fucking so sick or some shit like that either. Oh, sick. Okay. Yo, we got 8 people here, so I know a couple of you forgot. So just before you leave, make sure you do it. So Dorothy. Let's write that in the chat. Dorothy. Coming up on 2 hours here. Yo, we've had like at least 10 people here the whole time, pretty much. Watching the whole time. That's been pretty good. Now we got 7. But it keeps going up between like 6 and 10. That's pretty good. I feel sorry for some people that are creators when they go live or when they put up content and their work and stuff, and I see 0 on their views or on their video, and right away I think to myself, fuck, that really sucks that he has a 0 views, because I believe when people see, and this is just in all of our brains, I'm not saying you guys specifically, I'm saying me and everybody in general, I'm saying we like tend to see something that says 0 views on it and automatically think that that's bad. We automatically think, oh, well, why does it have 0 views? It must suck, right? But because we didn't fucking see it, that's why it has no views. Nobody has seen it yet. So it's just crazy like that. The way the world is. Mobius, switch it. That's true, son. Okay. I didn't make a resolution series yet. That didn't come out right. I didn't make a resolutions yet. I do every day, not wait a year. Oh, okay, right. Because you're Buddhist, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's what it's called. I don't want to get it wrong or anything like that. But yeah, that's so cool that people can do that. That is cool. Look at this dude. This dude's cool. 6. What do you say, buddy? Oh, fuck. What's good, fam? This is what B said. Oh, Jaw Breed. Nice. Say the wrong thing and get shadow banned. Shadow ban. Yeah, the mods will ban you or kick you in the corner or some shit. They put him in the corner for a timeout. They give him a few warnings first, you know. They keep doing it, and they get the boot. Simple as that. We don't got time for haters or time for weirdos. Time for arguing with people. You know, they just get the boot. They just get the hammer, the wrench, whatever you call it. They get the wrench one time on the head. I just love the weirdo that said the comment that I'm a rat because I let my mods kick people out the chat. So that's ratting now. Kicking people out the fucking chat is now ratting. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's just a little much. That's a little overboard, but you know, I'm not even close to fucking ratting. It's fucking kicking somebody out of your group, like, huh? The fuck? This is my channel, this is my business, this is my life. Like, you're gonna have somebody in here that's a weirdo. You know what I mean? It's just like that. Would you have someone that's a weirdo in your house? No. Well, this is basically you can see right into my house. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch. You gotta be careful. And that's why I like these lives every Saturday because I talk to the same people a lot. 40 weeks in a row, some of them. 20 weeks in a row, some of them. Some of them come in 4 or 5 and then miss 2 or 3. That's fine. They come back. That's cool. You know, it's all gravy. At least they know every Saturday I'm just gonna be live. You know, they got somewhere to go hang out. You know what I mean? So they don't have to go hang out and do drugs, or they don't have to go hang out and go do bad shit. Go hang out and, sorry to say, but just even going and hang out and doing drinking and shit. You never know what can happen when you're drinking. You get totally pissed drunk. That's some bad things used to happen to me. If I got pissed drunk, I might start doing other shit too. Like, you never know. I'm pissed drunk back then, like as a teenager, someone pulls out something else, like shrooms, or weed, or ecstasy, or, shit like that, or a line of coke. I'd be like, yeah, because you're drunk. If you're sober, you'd probably be like, no, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? But that's what alcohol does. I think alcohol, not beer, but like alcohol, is kind of like almost like a gateway. Because when you're drunk, you don't really care. Uh, but I don't know everything. You know what I mean? I don't know everything, guys. This is just my opinion. Yo, next Saturday I'm gonna be working till 8 p.m. fam. Okay, I hear you. Well, see, that's loyalty right there, just for him to say that, because he's been to all of them. That's one man right there. 6. Here, I'll show you. This guy here, my homie 6. He's been to almost pretty much all of them. I think he's missed 1 or 2 or 3 or something, but he's been to all of them. All my videos that are uploaded, he watches them. Honestly, he's a huge support, and I love this dude. This guy's good shit. For real, man. I notice the ones that are always fucking saying stuff and commenting and saying nice things. Yo, Cuzzo! What are you saying, fam? Cuzzo the Loke in the chat, everybody. Say what up to the family right there. Ninja War Stories. Got Broken Misfit support all day. Yeah, I told him, yo. I said it is what it is, man. I said, cuz he knows I'm live every Saturday, I said fucking all good shit, bro. I see you, Cuzzo. I'm here also. Right on, guys. Good shit. I hope your interview went well, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch it back. Trust me. Hope it all went well. Yeah, that's a good man right there. I even said that shit. I said there's some good dudes right there. Yep. And yeah, I'm gonna watch it back, fam. I know I said those are some good dudes over there, man. I said I know they're over there, but this was the 40th one. I can't miss. You know, people would be devastated and shit. My viewers would be devastated. But yeah, I knew that was happening, and I know that was a real good one, bro. That's gonna be a sick one. I'm gonna watch that one back for real. I'll smash that shit. I'll smash the like. I'm gonna watch it back because it's Jay and you. And I support you guys, bro. You know that. Damn. Yeah, everybody watch it back for real. Everybody watch it back and smash the like. But I ain't trying to miss your live, and neither is my sister Anna. Oh, respect. Yeah. So what we were speaking on, I'm not even sure before you came. What were we all speaking on, guys? I think we were just talking, shooting the shit, yo. But yeah, fucking about the fighting and shit like that. A lot of it was just self defense, guys. You know, if you look at the videos of my fight playlist, most of it, I'd say 90% of it was all just me like defending myself. You know what I mean? I don't really try to fucking look for the fights. A lot of times it just happens and comes to me, and I know it looks bad and shit like that because so many misconducts and like so many assault charges. But it's just like I don't know. It would be like the person will want to fucking fight you and you fight them, and then next thing you know, they're fucking on the phone with 911 because they didn't win the fight. Like that shit ain't cool, man. You know what I mean? You're the one that wanted to fight, dude. Now you're in the hospital. Like fuck. Now you want to fucking call Popo? Like that shit ain't cool, bro. You know what I mean? So that's what we're talking about. It's fucked up. These dudes do that shit nowadays, and they did it back then. And it's just so fucking hard to find good people that are not fucking rats. You know what I mean? That are not so hard to find solid people that are loyal and fucking people with the fucking ratting shit nowadays. It's just ridiculous, man. It's so hard to find solid people. That's why I love broken misfits. You know what I mean? It's a support group for one another. Like I seen a dude say the other day something like he was not doing good or some shit, and I'm just like, yeah, bro, this is the place you come and just tell people that, and I tell them, yo, hope you feel better, and then maybe that'll help them. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll help his day, bro. Fuck, it doesn't take much just to tell your brother or sister, fucking, yo, have a good day, man. Fucking have a good day, good luck. You know what I mean? And we're all gonna pray for you to get better, like shit like that if they're down. You know what I mean? Or if they're going through certain things. You know, Georgia, what up? What up, Georgia? Mike, what's the craziest story you got about a CO acting? What is the craziest story you got about a CO acting at a line? Oh fuck, bro. I got crazy fucking stories about uh about COs, bro. I hate COs. Fucking okay. There's a COs in Maplehurst that I was at called fucking this one called Mighty Mouse. I fucking hated this dude. I fucking always hated this fuck. He used to always beat the shit out of the inmates. Okay? This fucking clown used to get up on the little benches that you have in the holding cells and shit, and after you knock them out and jump on the inmates and shit, bro. This guy was out of pocket big time, and he had another friend named Bam Bam, and Bam Bam worked at the West, and Bam Bam used to fucking push guys downstairs and shit like that when they were shackled, fuck up shit like that. Um, but this Mighty Mouse guy, he's a fucking such a piece of shit. He ended up fucking killing one of the inmates, bro, beating him up so bad that this fucking clown killed one of the inmates from beating him so bad. And that's the most fucked up shit that I know about a guard fucking around. He actually got charged, so it's all out there. Like I'm not speaking on nothing that people don't know. And fucking this guy ended up getting to a jail. They sent him to a jail out west in BC because he's a guard and this and that. So he couldn't do time in real jail, obviously. So they sent him to some fucked up place out in BC, some PC fucking place or something. I don't know. They sent him out west though, so maybe people don't know him being a guard and killing an inmate. Dude, he didn't last fucking 2 weeks before he hung himself. You get that? He fucking hung himself, dude. He couldn't handle doing the time. He knew what it was gonna be like with the inmates finding out, right? I don't know. Like, dude fucking hung himself. So that's fucking justice right there. That's street justice in itself, or whatever you want to call it. You know, that's fucked up. So yeah, there you go. That's a good story for you, bro. That's a. Bet you didn't expect that kind of answer. Let me see who's here. Oh, Bigfoot. What up, family? What up, Bigfoot? I bet you didn't think about that. I got robbed. Can't remember what they looked like. Here's my health card. Oh yeah, that's fucked up too about the U.S. You guys getting charged a lot of money for fucking healthcare. That's nuts. I've never heard of shit like that up here. We have health cards, right? I was trying to tell a few of my friends from the U.S. about that shit. We just have a little card that pays for all our go to the hospital, anything like that that has to do with a doctor, shit like that, bro. I know you guys have coverage and shit, but that's not even like coverage ain't even good enough. Like, ever since I was born, basically, everybody in Canada has one of these, and it's called a health card with your photo on it, and that's your ID, but it's also your fucking this pay. This is how the doctors get paid. Like, you know, we don't pay for that shit, and I've never. It's not normal to me to pay for health care, right? That's crazy to me. Us Canadian people, it's crazy to us to hear that you guys have to pay for your health care. That's fucking nuts. That blows my mind. You know what I mean? Sorry, but it does because we've never paid for healthcare. It goes in the taxes we pay. You know what I'm saying? The taxes pay for that healthcare shit because we get taxed out the fucking ass. That's what it is. Everybody that works gets taxed like crazy. Ryan, some here only trust Homefront. Yeah, my circle's real small. I trust no one, bro. I hear you. I like that comment. You gotta keep it small, bro. The more people you let in, is the more people that are gonna fucking know your business, the more people that can rat on you, bro. You know? Like me personally, you wanna know why I don't have no cold cues on any of the fucking charges I've had, any of the fucking convictions I've had? Because I don't have no coes because I would never go do no dirt with nobody because I don't wanna have no coe. I don't wanna be with nobody. I would do shit on my own. Even though I had people that I trusted and shit, you know what I mean? It was just like, it's better off to just do shit on your own and just keep your fucking mouth shut. And you know what I mean? You get away with a lot more shit that way. Um, that's how I always was when I did my shit. Like whatever I did like that. And a lot of times, if I just fucking did get caught or anything like that, it was most of the time from fucking somebody ratting. You know, it wasn't a Coe ratting. It would be like the guy you beat ratting. And yeah, most of the time it was fucking like I remember two or three of the times of the assaults that I've been on were ratted out by. It's crazy. And I know Niall, Rick, fuck who else? And then there was like these two other people that I forget their names. They're these drunk fucking bums, and these two guys fucking. I remember they're crackhead bums and shit, but I don't remember their names if it was Steve or I can't remember. It so long ago. But those two idiots fucking that lived in the basement, they ratted me out too. Somebody went and tried to get me on ratted out for criminal negligence when I was in the Don. Yeah, the cops here, it's sickening that someone can just literally say something about you, and the cops will literally fucking just go off that and literally be able to arrest you. That's why it's so fucking freaky, bro. I don't do anything to break the law no more. Any little thing nowadays, it's like, honestly, it feels like any little thing nowadays, you get fucking someone ratting on you. Or you get booked. You know what I mean? It's just fucked. Like if I go punch someone out in the street here, I wouldn't be surprised fucking somebody would call and get the police show up. That's free to us. Yeah. Oh, it's free to you guys too? Well, I know a lot of people haven't paid for healthcare, but like I know they got coverage with that Biden thing, or they had a couple of. I don't know how it works, but that's good that you get it free. Some people do get it free in the U.S. I'm not saying all you guys pay, but some people have coverage too, but it's different coverage. I've never heard of anybody saying that. I've heard them say I got this much coverage, but not all the coverage. And then that thing that helps with the, I think it's Care, or no, the good guy, the good one, not the guy that's the president now. That guy's weird. The one that was good, Obama. Obama was the good president that I liked. And I don't like our prime minister here either. Our president. It's like we call it prime minister here in Canada, but it's like basically our president. But you guys would call it president. Our prime minister Justin Trudeau. I don't fucking like him. I don't like him at all. But there's nobody better to fucking replace him. The other people are. Well, actually, you know what? Singh. But he's not big enough. His party is too small. You feel me? And I want them to get bigger. I want that party to get bigger, the NDP party, because Singh is fucking awesome. That Mr. Singh guy, he would fucking run the place properly. You know what I mean? He's actually for the people. I know he's for the people because just when fuckhead was trying to give people checks and then give them shit for fucking giving them the checks, you're the one giving them the fucking checks, you weirdo. Now you're gonna fucking get the people in jail because you're giving them checks, and he's the one that gave them the fucking checks in the first place. Like when they were all in the pandemic and then giving out all those CERB checks to everybody, right? Well, what? You guaranteed no one was going to get in trouble, this and that, with all these checks telling people not even to pay their fucking rent. The mayor on the city Toronto News telling people if you got no way to get food, don't pay your rent. Rah rah rah. You know what I mean? Then people what? They're not going to pay their rent. What's going to happen when this shit's over? They're going to have nowhere to live because they're going to get taken to tribunal. You idiot! It's just stupidity telling people shit like that. Don't pay your rent and this and this and that. What if people are fucking mentally disabled and they don't fucking realize that shit and they actually do that? You know? And then his brother ended up getting caught smoking rock in the fucking trap house. It was all over the news, so he had to get out of the government because he got caught smoking crack right in the hood, which was the other Ford. Look it up. Our fucking Toronto is so messed up and corrupt. It's ridiculous. Fucking a politician smoking crack and this and that, and fucking other ones stealing money and trying to throw out fucking CERB checks to everybody, and then what? Now they want to arrest people for that shit because they're not paying it back quick enough. That's crazy, bro. You can't do that. And that's the guy. That's why I said I like Sting because Sting stuck up for that shit. Sting was like, no, you guys. He held out in the thing and he didn't agree to it. And if all parties would agree to it, people would have been getting arrested for fucking not paying back them fucking stupid checks. But I'm glad that NDP dude he made sure that we didn't get arrested or that the people that took a check or two didn't get arrested. You know what I mean? That's crazy, bro. Government gives you shit and then tries to you don't pay that shit back, you go down. What? Just fuck off. That's civil shit. Even Singh said that. That's civil shit. You sue the person. You can't give them fucking jail time for that or criminal charges. That's insane. Yeah, the world's fucked. Exactly. That's why I love Broken Misfits because you know what? If anything does go down, the government tries to fuck us over or do any weird shit, you know what I mean? And it does become them kind of times in like 10 or 20 years or whatever, or whenever it happens and the shit goes to hits the fan and all that. At least we all fucking got each other and stick together, and we're all over. You feel me? Canada, states, we got people all over in every state. You know what I mean? Toronto here, and now we got a guy in Yukon, and we got people all over, right? So it's cool. We can fucking survive and we can thrive. Our family can make it through anything. But these people are going to be left on their own and they're not going to have nothing. They're going to be singled out and fucking. Trust me, the government's going to get them because they'll be so singled out and shit if they don't have people like us. You know what I mean? Yeah, LTF vocal misfits for real. Won't say who. No. Some people put CERB checks together and bought houses. Yeah, they were putting CERB checks and getting like different names, all different names that didn't exist, and getting all kinds of them checks. And then also fucking calling up all kinds of different people that are like 90 years old and shit, 80 years old age people that don't even know nothing what's going on, and they don't even have a brain really because they have Alzheimer's and dementia, bro. And they're fucking literally taking these people's I think they were taking their identities, or they were just taking their convincing them. They're either convincing them or they were just taking their identity. One or the other, they were getting these people and getting the checks in their names, bro. you know? And these ladies were like, it happened because it was on the news. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at the fact when I seen this shit, it was because it was on the news. This old lady, she's sitting there saying how this man told her that the CERB checks were going to be all this stuff that he told her, and then that she was going to get all this money from the CERB checks and all this, and then he got her to sign something. Well, he ended up getting all this shit because she signed it. He ended up getting all her fucking CERB checks, I guess. It's crazy, eh? And so she was talking about how she didn't get not one of them, and he took them all. This dude. Say 1,000 people got together, put down on a newly built house, and flipped it. Yeah, bro, that's fucking that's awesome. That's a good idea. That's fucking really cool. Because the houses are hella expensive nowadays. If you flip it, and you keep flipping it and flipping it and flipping it, you have a house and big enough for everybody eventually. No doubt it's happened. What's terrible? Our consultant is built to help up us, but that's been kept from greater public awareness. Yeah, yeah. It's fucked up, bro. Our, yeah, I get it. I don't know much about it, man. That's why I don't like to really talk about it much, but I don't really know too much about it, dude. All I know is I don't trust them and I don't like them. Like the government. I don't like them, I don't trust them, and that's it. That's all I know. Kazo knows more than I do about that shit. Oh, with the CERB checks. Yeah, I know. That's fucking crazy, bro. It's like they're trying to give you the CERB checks and then tell you not to pay your rent. And then fucking try to throw you in jail for it. Nah, man, that shit wasn't cool, bro. That was fucking weird. Like, I was terrified, bro. I thought I was literally going to jail because I got a CERB check. Serious. Because they started saying shit like, you gotta pay the CERB check back and shit. At first, they were saying you didn't have to do shit like that. It was weird. But because they're telling us not to go to work, not to go outside, bro. Remember? Don't go outside. That's what they're telling us for like fucking months and months on end. Almost like I think it was like a year, bro, or some shit. And rules kept getting stricter. And it was like, oh, you can go outside and get some fresh air if you are only with two people. Like so weird shit like that. It was just getting to the point where it was just like, I'm going outside. I don't give a fuck who's wearing a mask. I don't care about anything like that. I need to get air, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and then I gained 80 pounds from all the fucking fuck shit. Just, not working, not doing nothing, staying at home. And then everybody sees me for the first time with all that weight on. So that's why everybody fucking thought I lost so much weight. But all I did was go back to my regular weight, bro. You know what I mean? So that's why I fucking fit in all my clothes again. Are you sick, Eddie? Anna asking, I'm hella sick right now. Yeah, you can hear it. I'm getting sick, bro. Sis. It's from fucking not enough vitamins and shit. That's why I'm trying to drink this right now. Gatorade. Fuck, man. It's like, I forget sometimes, like, because we're creators, you know, Kazu might do the same thing sometimes if Jen doesn't make him some dinner or get him some drink or something. Like, we'll be sitting there working so much and, like, construction, the two, three different things, right? YouTube, construction, and music, right? Between all that shit, sometimes you forget to eat, bro. You forget to drink, but if he's got a good woman there that can help him make some food, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just forget, or you're just too busy, or fucking. That's why I go to the restaurant a lot, bro. I go to the coffee shop to buy a lot of this stuff. I'll go there for breakfast, and I'll go there at dinner. It's just it gets to be the same shit you're eating every day, and that's not healthy. That's what it is too, right? Just sounded stuffy. Yeah, I am. I'm sick. I don't want to start. I don't want to cough, but I feel like I'm getting a cough, but I don't want to cough. But I can hear it though. That's why. Well, yeah, because you're getting it too. Everyone's getting it. It seems like you want to get. I hope I don't get it though. I'm gonna put that mix shit on. You want to get a D job done faster, so you don't forget to eat for real. Yeah, I know. You know, Anna had a good point one time saying it's good just for us to like make a bunch of content and then have it ready for like the next day or the day after or some shit like that, so we can just have it ready, scheduled to upload, so that way we can focus on some shit that we need to focus on, like eating and sleeping and normal shit that you need to do to fucking be normal. Can't just work all the time, bro. Don't make me laugh. Fuck. I fucking don't like to laugh, man. Well, lately I've been in such a good mood though. I've been just laughing a lot lately, and it's just crazy. You want to get the job done? Yeah, bro. But it's fucked up because when you don't get sick like that for a long time, if you get sick, I hate it, bro. I can't stand it. I can't stand coughing like that, bro. Or like in the flu or something. I hate it. I can't stand being sick. So if I feel myself getting sick at all, I just fucking start doing everything I can to prevent it, like right away. So if I fucking feel like I hear it or I'm physically sick, I'm gonna put that shit on here, that Vicks stuff or whatever it is, tonight. Put it like on here and it clear me up. That shit's good for that. I love that shit for that, man. When you're stuffed up like that and you're stuffy, that's the best stuff to get. When you work for yourself, you forget. Yeah, I know. When you work for someone, you remember to take a break or two. Yeah, I know, bro. That's what it is, I think. That's a good point. I like that. Cuzzo, check your look at what Six said, bro. When you work for yourself, you forget to eat. When you work for someone, you remember to take a break or two. Yeah, yeah. You want to take a break or two because, right? You get paid or whatever. But yeah, when you work for yourself, it's just like you keep going, 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 going. You don't know when to stop, really. They I don't get sick, but when I do tend worse. Yeah, I hear that, Anna. See, that's the thing too. That's why I get freaked out because I don't throw up very often, right? And if I do throw up, it's like then like some people say they feel better, and me, I'm one of those people. I'm out. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm out. I'll have to go to bed for the night or whatever if I do that. So that's the problem with me. But some people feel better right away. Me, it's not. I just be like done. So that's the worst thing. So that's how I know when I'm sick. That's not good. You never get sick. Yeah, like honestly, I like to fucking prevent it. You know what I mean? Like I just said with that. Sometimes you can beat it. You don't end up getting sick. Knock on wood. You know what I mean? Like you feel it coming or something, and you do the Vic shit. You do everything you gotta do. Drink some vitamins and shit. No one likes to get sick, bro. When you're dead, Jaga me too. When I'm dead, who? What? Why? What did Jaga? What's Jaga? What's that? Oh, you're talking about B. Yeah, I'm looking at that. You're calling him Jaga? Just call him B. That's B. It's easier. And that's his name anyway. Starts with a B. Yeah, we've been what 2 hours and 20 minutes now. So yeah, we're doing good. Fuck it. We got welcome to the channel, Jerry Cullen. I don't see this name very often. This is the first time I think I've seen this in a long time. A few times maybe. Hello, welcome to the channel. Oh, I'd love it if everybody came over from my TikTok, man. Like, how do you get people to do that, bro? I got what, almost 500. I got 350 followers on TikTok. Tell them to come over here and subscribe. What is with them? Why don't they subscribe? People on TikTok don't like to come to YouTube or something? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know. Just trying to figure it out. Because I'm pretty sure like everybody on my IG is pretty much subscribed, 90% of them, or at least half of them. You know, there's a lot of different places that you can monetize. It doesn't just have to be YouTube, but YouTube's my number one priority, number one thing to monetize. Number one, basically helps me with everything. Like you guys, it helps me with my anxiety, helps me with my, you know, get shit out, whatever stories. It's all good. I love YouTube. YouTube will always be where I'm at. You know what I mean? But there's other little places that we can get money and hustle at too. If we get big enough, we can get the TikTok money, a little bit of money. They don't pay much, I don't think though. TikTok doesn't, I don't think, unless you're really big. Uh, but IG, I think you can make money on it. Pretty sure. And it's all about if the business, you get hired. Because I got a button thing that they can press, you guys, in the merch store and shit. It's just if people do it or not. Because on the IG and the Facebook are owned by the same person, so you can literally make it a meta business like I did, and join them both. And then you get a business page, and on the page it's like you get a button. And what a button is like you push it, and then it brings it to what they can hire you for, right? So I can get hired for like voice acting or a few other things. And that's been like that for like fucking 6 months or like longer. And no one really, it doesn't really make a lot, because it's hard to find. When people go on my IG, they don't see it. And that's the thing. I'm not like one of these big, huge, like computer web people that I don't know how to do all that. But there's probably a way to make it where they can see it on my IG because it's my IG and it's in my IG, but it's hard to find it. It's weird. It's like a separate page. But because it's Jail War Stories is what everything's under. All my social medias are under. Like it's not under my own name. It's the channel's fucking social medias. You get that? That's like the business. You get it? So that's why it's like that. All the youngsters are all on TikTok, just a different area. Yeah, but I know that TikTok is like owned by China, I think, and they don't pay a lot. I heard, like compared to YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Supposedly, Facebook pays good. And if you get monetized on YouTube, I believe if you're in the partner program, uh, there's this thing that I have, an app that I have where I can stream. When I stream on YouTube, it'll stream it on Facebook Live as well, where you're live on both of them at once at the same time. So that would be neat. That'd be cool. Or even if it was like, I think you can do it with Twitch as well. But see, Twitch is weird. I don't understand Twitch, so I don't go on there. Like I have a Twitch, but I don't have any people on there like follow me or nothing because I don't get it. Like I know you can play games on there and people podcast on there now, but I don't get all this weird crap about it. It's just so much different than YouTube. It's hard to figure it out when you're not used to computers and not used to all this stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to learn it all a little bit by little bit. Every day I learn new shit on here. So I go to the analytics, I do all that crap. You know, I'm constantly trying to make better shit for you guys, man. I got some vlogs still coming out from that day. Like I did so much footage that day, it's not funny. Like I'm still putting out shit that was the daytime, and I got shit all at night and shit too. At night you're gonna see like me talking drunk, and I'm not usually drunk. I never usually drink. So if you guys hear me talking on this one video, you guys are gonna laugh your ass off hearing me talk drunk. Okay. Like I started slurring and shit. It's fucking funny. I watched it back a couple of times when I'm editing it because I'm trying to edit it into a certain because a lot of them are like 2 3 minute clips. They're like 5 minutes and shit. So I'm trying to make it more of a longer video. You know, and I got the most shittiest editing shit software, just the minimum default shit. So that's why it's taking so long. Coyotes out there hollowing here. Sorry, bro. I drove my race car on Saturdays nights all summer. Summers over. All clear Saturday nights now. I am back now. Oh, that's all good, bro. Drive that shit, man. Jerry, what car you got? To sub to you, fam. I just got TikTok to sub to you, fam. Okay, it's Canadian Joe War Stories, bro. It's on TikTok under the same name. It's all under the same name. It's all under this name. Okay, cool. Good. I'm glad you subbed to me. I don't think it's sub over there. I think we follow over there. I'm not sure though. It's weird. I think following is subbing. I get it. I get it. Jerry, thanks for coming back, man. It's rare when you get a viewer that leaves for a long time and then comes back like that. That's cool. What made you talk about that? Who talked about that? All the youngsters and OnlyFans. What the hell? Why are you talking about OnlyFans? Who brought up OnlyFans? Oh, endlessly did. Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck is your car. Neat. Do you know what that is, Six? What he's talking about? So I sure as hell don't. I don't know what that is. You guys are into the racing shit? Cars and shit? I know cars are a waste of money. I know that. Like, when as soon as you drive that shit off the lot, that shit's going down in value. You fucking lose all the value. But if you love cars and you love like look good and shit, then that's like you get a good looking car. That's one thing, but that's gonna waste of money if you only have a bit of money. I wouldn't suggest it. Invest in a house. Don't go spend 100 grand or 200 grand or almost $1 million on a Lambo. You feel me? And you don't own a house. That's just fucking dumb. And then as soon as you drive it off the lot, it goes down to like 100K. Okay. You're gonna fucking, or maybe even half of what it was worth. Maybe not even. You gotta get a house first, bro, before you get like a crazy luxury car like that. Me, I would be happy. I'm not into like crazy cars like that. I'm into like just regular shit. Like when I was buying my fancy car in my life was a Cadillac. You know what I mean? That's what I drove. It was like just simple shit. I ain't gotta be no Mercedes or fucking Jaguars or anything. Cadillac Fleetwood I had a 1992 Cadillac Fleetwood. It was an old car, but I liked it. It was mint, really nice leather. You know, I loved it. I had a Toyota Camry one time. I had a Jetta. That was a piece of garbage. I used to call it the ghetto Jetta, the ghetto Jetta. And then I got the fucking 2021 e-bike, and I smashed the shit out of it. I used to drive the Toyota thing off the streets too, in the back 40. I used to call it like the farm trail, and it's not really a farm, not like farm with animals and this and that. It's just I call it a farm because it's like out way up on Warren and Woodbine and shit. And there's like a trail that goes way back, bro, and fucking it goes back for miles, dude. And I would just fucking just get hammered and whatever and just drive on it and just think by myself and drive fast on it. But that was pretty stupid, you know. I probably could have killed myself doing that shit, but when you're young and you think it's fun, you think stupid stuff's fun, you know? And I thought that was fun back then, just doing weird shit like that, driving fast on a back road, like a dirt road. It's a fucking dirt road trail, you know? And because we drove on it so much, it ends up becoming a trail, right? And we get to the very back, and there's like some place in the structure that used to be there, but it's like so old and burnt and run down that it's only like not even a half a wall. So we know when we got back there, that's the spot that we would stop at. Because a lot of people did this too, not just me. A lot of my friends used to do this shit too. They'd come over, they'd go over there too. We had a spot that we used to do this weird shit at, man. We go drink at, go into fields, party, put like a fire going, big bonfire, shit like that. It was fun back then. People used to actually go outside back then and do shit. It wasn't just like nowadays. It's just like all fucking gadgets and all that. Where back then we used to actually go out and like hang out with each other and fucking go out and go to do shit. Can't explain it. Even if we just go down to like Rainbow Bridge or go down to different places and like a bunch of friends and stuff, teenagers, and go get like drunk and drink and smoke weed and do whatever. It was always like that. But nowadays I see the kids and it's just like all about clout and all about fucking bullshit. It's just crazy. They don't even want to be kids and shit no more. It's just like they just want to grow up and they can because it's all on their phone. So they grow up just like by the time they're fucking old enough to have a phone in their hand, if you give a kid a fucking 5-year-old a phone, then the 5-year-old's gonna know everything in the whole world. If you know a 10-year-old the phone, then the 10-year-old will know everything. So that's the kind of day and age we're living at. And it's just like you give a kid a phone, they fucking know everything in the world. That's just like I don't know. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid like that, man. Like, do you give the kid the phone? Do you not? Like, I don't fucking know, bro. It's crazy nowadays. Back then, at least I knew how I would. If I had a child back then, at least I know how I raised it, how they used to, like how my grandparents and family did. But nowadays, it's just like kids are telling their own parents, "Oh, if you hit me, I'm calling the police." You fucking crazy? That shit makes me sick. That we've gotten to that point. That's just fucked. That's just fucked. You know what I mean? Like that is crazy. You can't say that we haven't got to the stupidest point in this world. Like when kids are saying that shit to their parents just because the parents are not beating them just for a regular fucking thing, like they were out all night and supposed to be home, and you know, so they give them a little swat or something. Not like beating and shit, just like what you would normally get a smack on the ass from your grandmother or something. And the kids nowadays would be like, "I'm calling the cops." I don't know. Just we weren't like that growing up, bro. Like my grandmother, she was fucking fierce, man. You know, you were scared of my grandma. She used to chase you. She'd chase you with the fucking broom, whatever. She'd get you, man. If you don't want to be bad. We used to get caught smoking inside the house when we were young. Did I miss anything? I was just talking about how my grandma used to catch us sometimes at the side of the house and try to get us with her slipper or I had in the bed or some shit. She'd get the broom, try to get me out from under the bed. But it was all good. Like I never once thought, oh, I'm gonna call the cops on my grandma. You know what I mean? Nowadays, kids are that fucked where they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna call the cops on you if you touch me, mom or dad or grandma. And I don't believe in beating the kids or hurting them. I just like for the smallest little things nowadays, it's just crazy. You know, there's no respect no more because the kids don't go out and play no more, dude. They don't. They just do this shit all day, every day. It's crazy, and they don't have a chance to be kids no more. Between all that shit that they're doing on the TVs with the fucking rap, trying to make them all cross dressers and trying to make them all homosexual and make them think it's cool and make them think it's okay. And it's not. And because we grew up and we grew up, it was the opposite. We were getting taught that that shit wasn't okay and it wasn't cool. And, you're a man, you don't wear a dress. And you feel me? Nowadays, it's like they want to convince the children to fucking that this shit is cool. Like, okay, everybody teach their own, do what you wish, but don't encourage the fucking youth to do this stuff. Let them make their own choice when they're an adult. Don't try to brainwash them from the fucking young age, right? Good old Regent Park days. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right on, bro. Regent Park, what? Yeah, because we all got dogs in Regent Park, the dark park. And the dogs are gonna bark. Yeah, yeah, the dogs are gonna bark from the dark park, Regent Park. What? Have a great evening, LTF. I gotta get in the kitchen live, lit live, Eddie. Okay. Yeah, it's been 2 hours and 36 minutes anyway. The live's ending in 23 minutes, so yeah, we do 3 hours, 7 to 10. That's crazy how the time went by so fast. That's nuts. You guys just talking my ear off, man. I'm just playing. You guys are great. I love all you guys, man. I'm back. Everybody's back. Fucking dude's back. Jerry's back from racing cars. I like this comment right here. No, you didn't miss nothing. Hi, Jerry. Do you take it easy? Oh, he's no, just six or stuff's asking him about the racing, and I was just talking about what was I talking about? Just about how parents and shit nowadays and kids and shit nowadays. It's crazy. But we did have some prison stories earlier. I was talking about jail shit, but then we got off track. We went off topic there. Like not every single live has to be about jail stuff the whole time because 40 weeks in a row, we can just once in a while you can ask me other shit. You don't have to always ask jail shit. If you want to know something else about certain things, you know what I mean? You want my opinion on it or whatever. It's fine to ask. You know what I'm saying? We know each other good now. We like fam. Well, a lot of us are family, but a lot of you newer guys that are coming around, you guys will realize it's like family here. It is a family, and it's a safe place to come every Saturday. You know, that shit's gonna happen every Saturday. We don't fucking procrastinate. We do the shit. You know, so good. Remember, everybody, when the live ends or whatever, Cuzzo and Luke did the interview with Jay Williams. That's in life. That shit's gonna be lit. You gotta go check that shit out and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Cuzzo, to Jay, and to myself if you haven't done so already. I hope everyone is having a great night. James, you're good energy, bro. I like you, man. You're cool, man. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a good night too. And you have a good night, bro. No, I only race dirt tracks. Okay. The only races on dirt tracks. Yeah, dirt tracks are, you gotta have the right tires, that's for sure, bro. You know, the ghetto ass Jetta thing that I was talking about used to blow up fucking tires all the time on me on that trail. And I'm gonna tell you guys, this is gonna be embarrassing, but there was literally smoke come out that hood of that one car, like the fucking ghetto Jetta. Literally, sometimes smoke used to come out the hood and shit, and I have to pull over and fucking like, chill out for a minute. That was ghetto days, man. Selling fucking dime bags out of a fucking ghetto, whatever you want to call it. I gotta put the motherfucking weed in the bags first, then get money. Remember? DMX and Nas on Belly? That was some real shit right there. Jerry Cohen's over oval tracks. Oh, you guys are in some deep conversation about cars, so I'm gonna see if anyone else is talking. Mine was a K car. Oh damn! Everywhere I look is about a car. You guys are sick with it, man. I would like to see you guys racing and shit. If you guys are doing that shit for real, I wouldn't mind it. I'm not really into seeing races, but if it was one of the Broken Misfits doing it, one of you guys doing it, that's fucking cool. I'd watch that shit. But on the regular, if it's not anybody I know, I probably wouldn't want to watch it. But if it's you guys, yeah, that's cool, bro. I wonder where Bugsy is, bro. Where's Bugsy at? There's a few other people that were like asking me when I'm gonna go live, kept wanting to see the live. At least 3 or 4 people that like asked me to see the lives and shit. The notifications must not be going on off or whatever again. Because literally Bugsy was like wanting to see the live and shit. I should have messaged him or should have put a thing in the chat. Fuck, I forgot. You can't remember every time. I can't remember everything every time. You know, I don't like to disappoint my viewers and shit, bro. You know what I mean, guys? I like it when you guys all get the notification. And it's hard because some of the viewers are in the UK, right? So every time I try to go live at 7, they never get the thing. 7 to 10, it's like 3 in the morning over there, you know. So that's why I said sometimes I'm gonna have to go live at like noon or 1, so that way they can actually have a chance to see it. Because all the UK subscribers keep saying, "Hey man, I keep missing your live, bro. I keep watching it back," and they comment and shit like that. That's how I know because they comment on the video and say, "Oh shit, I missed it. I missed it." That's all. So we can do it. We can fucking do it, bro. Really get better. Eddie, we can be Jerry's pit crew. Yeah, man, for real. That'd be funny. Yeah, for people that don't know what that is, this is like people that change the tire for the fucking race cars and stuff and fix the motors and fix all the shit. Next year I'll have you pull out the pits. The pits helping me. Oh, that's cool. Sick. I thought he was just joking. I thought Six was joking. But I guess Jerry actually said that. Racing. Yeah, you guys love racing. See, me, I'm more into the fighting. I love the watching people fight. Like, I'm not into the violence like crazy like that, but I mean, I'd like to watch like a good like boxing, like Mike Tyson fight. I loved watching Mike Tyson fight back then. And like watch his old fights. I love it. I love Mike Tyson, man. He's so cool, bro. The way he fights, just knocks it out in the first round all the time, most of the time. He's just a shit, He knows what he's doing. I wouldn't want to fight him even at that age he's at now, but for enough money, I would. For real. Someone said earlier, "Yo, Eddie, be careful. You don't want to get knocked around too much in the brain for money or some shit." That was funny. I've already fucking been knocked around a million times, dude. Like, I don't think my brain can get any more knocked around, to tell you the truth. There's my Irish friend. You in for it. Oh, okay. He's your Irish friend? Okay, well, I got a story for you guys because for the last 20 minutes or 15 minutes, I got a good story to tell you guys. There's a dude, a subscriber here. He is Portuguese and he wants to know about anybody that's Portuguese or any pork chops in jail that I've been in jail with or anything like that, right? Anything Portuguese that I've been in jail with or that I know or anything. But right away, I'm like, okay. So I bring him over and I show him like the whole thing is my homie. And I said, okay, I'll do it. I'll do a video for you about a Portuguese guy that I know named Frank, okay? But we call him Pork Chop, alright? He was in jail with me because he asked me specifically, do you know any guys that are Portuguese from jail? He's Portuguese, this guy that's asking me this. And I said, well, there's not lots of Portuguese guys in there, but I know one guy because I used to call him Pork Chop. So, dude asked me, like, oh, where's the video? I got over 100 videos. I didn't know exactly where it was. And it was a live, so it goes 3 hours long. I didn't know exactly where. So then I told him, screw it, we can't find it. We looked for a while, and I just said, screw it, I'll just talk about it again in another live. So that's why I'm going to do it. The guy's name is Frank, I told you. We call him Pork Chop. This is my homie, okay? I even know him on the street and shit. Um, he was in the cell already when I came on the range. I didn't even see this. I'm only telling this because it's my only pork chop story, my only Portuguese story that I have. So when I seen my homie, I didn't know it was him. I come on the block, the range, the unit, whatever you call it. Everybody's in the cells, and he's like at the cell hatch, and he's like down at the hatch, and I hear him say, "Yo, Eddie." And I was just like looking up, and didn't recognize him because the hatch is only like this, right? You can only see this much of the person and it's way up there and shit. I just been arrested. Last thing I'm thinking about is people, right? So he's like, it's me. And I'm like, who? Who is it? Like, and he's me, Pork Chop, bro. And I'm like, okay, yeah, Pork Chop, look. And so I knew who it was exactly who he said when he, as soon as he said that. And so the guard said I was in that cell, Pork Chop cell. And I go up there. He's like, no, I got a celly, right? And his door wasn't popped. The one right beside it is open. He goes, yeah, the one beside don't have anybody in there. Yeah, but it's dirty, really dirty. It's gross. So I had to tell the guard, I gotta get some cleaning shit, or I'm not going in there. The guard argues with me for like fucking 10 minutes. I'm the only one out on the unit. Everyone's locked in. It's fucking things wide open. The cell, the dirty one. Pork shop cell's all clean and shit. And he goes, my celly's at court. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I know I'm cool with my own cell anyway. And I made him get all the cleaning shit. Thank God. You know, I was shoveling out all that whatever else was in there. I'm the type that'll wash everything, man. The mattress is plastic and shit nowadays too. So I even wipe that off, wipe everything off. The whole damn place, you gotta make it like real clean so that way it's your own mess. You know what I'm saying? Your own dirt and shit's gonna be there after, not someone else's. That's kind of gross. It is nasty, right? So this Portuguese guy is my homie, pork chop. He's in the cell next door. He's at the back tables with the bigger guys and shit, the two guys that run the pod. And then I sat at that table too with Ira and pork chop and the two servers. But like we had two tables, right? Two back tables. And then when shit came on the range or whatever, the two servers flipped and bow. They would be like, okay, they were both Asian. They flipped and bow. They both said, okay, like they don't even do dope, but they want to sell it to make money, right? So like some dude comes in with a bunch of dope, like an ounce, work, food. We call it food. We call crack food here. So he comes in with an ounce of food, and I told you guys how it works here at the PKs and shit with the servers. So the server gets the dope, and right away he's like, well, I can make money off this, but he's gonna piece off Ira, Eddie, and Pork Chop, right? So he gives us all like equally same amount, right? And those guys were like just doing whatever they're doing their shit, making their money, doing their thing, doing whatever they're doing. And I fucking held out and I waited and I hanged on to mine for the longest time until everybody was done everything. And then like I waited like an extra couple of weeks after everything had been done, and then I fucking bring it out, and I was like, okay, and I double the price, right? Then it already was 10 times the amount. Holy fuck! And this is all just because of what? Like I didn't even pay for nothing. This is just because of respect. Like that's it. Because we're at the back tables, and the back tables, I guess, is just the people that are getting pieced off. Even the PKs come in, because if two servers can't take over the whole range, what if the whole range would flip out at 30 guys? Well, if you don't go along with the program, that's what's going to happen. 30 guys are going to come after you. So you have to go with the program. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that in Toronto for decades. Like, you can't just be like, well, I'm going to change everything. It doesn't work that way. The whole pod will go after you, you know? So that's just how it is. So anyway, me and Pork Chop ended up making hella money for Eddie, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. Yeah, yeah. And then, I'm even such a good guy, bro. Fucking when I got out, I fucking even left my celly fucking a bunch, bro. Like, I left him in good enough money to make enough money, bro. Trust me. Like, because you're not gonna just be giving it to people for free and shit. So it was like, shit stuck around for a long time because, like, a fucking point one is like, what, $1,000, and then 10 times the amount or whatever. No, normally, sorry, point one is $10, so it'd be $100, right? That's insane, bro. For a 10 piece, $100, right? That's insane. And then obviously when I doubled the price too, right? It's just crazy. And then all these people that don't have canteen, you know what? The best thing to do is, honestly, because we don't get to order a lot of canteen, only $60 a week here, and that's just fucking crazy. Because I don't eat a lot of the food that they serve. I would sometimes when I would have guys that would let me, I would order off their sheet like $60 worth of shit and put money in their thing so I can order off of their canteen, and then they order off of mine, and then I'll give the guy like $10 worth of fucking canteen for letting me order out of his canteen because he doesn't get canteen. You get it? So I give the guy $10 to let me order on his canteen every week, so I can get two orders every week instead of one. And that's how I had to do it. And yeah, this is it. It's just like, oh yeah, and then me and Pork Chop had a deal. Sorry, this is one more thing about Pork Chop for this Portuguese guy that wants to know. So me and Pork Chop also had a deal going on every morning with me, and I traded my cereal, and he would fucking I give him my cereal because I don't eat breakfast, I don't eat cereal, and I eat hot food, but I'm not gonna eat cereal every day. So I trade him his cereal and milk, and he gives me his juice and his coffee, and he orders me coffee on canteen too. On top of it, 2 bags, right, for my 3 cereals a week, right? So that's what we in Pork Chop had going on because we're homies, okay, from the streets, and that was our fucking fucked up little deal. You have deals with everybody in there. Every single buddy has these weird deals going on. Like my celly's getting my fucking pancakes because like I hate pancakes. A lot of people love them. I don't like them, and he loves them. My old celly loved them, so I give him my fucking pancakes. You know what I mean? And the guy would fucking give me whatever you what the deal was for, and it was for coffee too, because I would just like to get a lot of coffee. I can't. The red coffees were Maxwell House. The coffee they give you in the jail was decaf, and it was in a little blue fucking thing, like that little blue packet, and it was fucking garbage, and it's not even coffee. It's like decaf, and it's disgusting. So the coffee that on canteen is red, and it's in a little Maxwell House red packet. And there's those fucking story. That was a good one. Pork chop's a cool dude though. Bottom line, okay. So this dude's literally asked me 15 times for this story. So there you go, brother. You can be happy now that I said the story about the Portuguese dude again. And I hope that you see this video, and I hope that you can finally see this shit. Because I'm not doing it a third time, though. You hate the pancake trays too on Tuesdays? Yeah, homie. Too many thick ass pancakes as a kid. Okay, yeah, when you're ghetto like that and your mom makes you pancakes, I can understand. I can relate. It's all you got in the house, right? Aunt Jemima? Yeah, I know. I hear you. Pancakes are disgusting, aren't they? Guys used to use the syrup out of it, though, eh? Because the syrup came in a corner of it and not on the pancakes. They'd use that syrup and like put it in their coffee and shit like that. They put it in like a little pop bottle and save it and like add little bits in their coffee. And, hey, if you don't have anything sugar, it works because literally they would give you like one packet of sugar in your tray, like per tray or per day or something. And then they monitor on how much sugar you buy and shit. Like you can buy bags of sugar, I think, for like 40 cents for like 10 packets, but if you order a fuckload of pack, like you can only order a certain amount. Like they'll monitor you, you know. And I found that out because I tried to order a whack of them one time, and they came back and it was like they only gave me fucking 10 or something, and I had ordered like 50 or, you know, they don't want to give you a hella sugar like that. Anyway, it's been 3 hours, guys. I fucking loved it. You know what I mean? We had 10 people here the whole time. You guys can see I wanted the trolls to come for me tonight, but they never did. You know, I wanted them to see the hair and try to get me, but I don't know. It's obviously falling down now. I didn't use gel, I used water. So anyway, yeah, fucking right, guys. We did it. I like my coffee black, no sugar or creamer. Nowadays, I only do one small creamer and two sugar, bro. Back then, I used to do like three sugars and two creamers. Good night, all. Sunset said good night. Sunset said good night, everybody. Uh, Usually I'm gonna go through everybody and say peace out and say good night to everybody. All right. So peace out, Kazo. Peace out to the Broken Misfits family. Anna. Peace out, James, Paul, Sunset, Jerry, Six, James. Well, I already said James. Endlessly. What else? Let me see. I already said that. B. Thanks, B. Thanks for coming, bro. Then Ja. I think that's everybody. Muffin Man, oh, I can't forget about you, Mr. Muffin Man. You fucking hella support. Always with the nice comments and shit. Bigfoot, right on, bro. Michael. There's a lot more people here than I realized. Oh yeah, Nick. What up, bro? I'm glad you're back. Sunset. T Dot. Oh yeah, T Dot. Shout out to Scarborough Crew. Love the Scarborough Crew. We're gonna interview some Scarborough Crew guys, man. All right. And T Dot 416 Scartown. Shout out T Dot. And what? There's one guy there, King. You're from T Dot too, right? King, man. What up, fam? All right. I think that's everybody. Easy. Peace. Be good. You guys stay out of trouble. Freedom is a must. You hear?